Guys, it's Giltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Saturday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, today is day number 13 of the 60 million blood point challenge. Our goal today is to hit 1.5 million blood points. We're gonna run a quick match of the Bleach Boy here, and then we will spin the wheel of killers to see who we play next, courtesy of Jalen. Jalen, how you doing today? You doing well? What have you been up to, if anything much? Let's see what's in this mystery box. Not much. Is unfortunate. Alright, we'll let it grab that. I'll grab all of these then. Yeah, might as well grab that. Yeah. I was hopeful that might work out in my favor, but it did not. Survivor Pudding, excellent, excellent. Mystery box, let's take a look. Another Survivor Pudding, even better. Let's grab you. And we'll let that wreak havoc over there. Not a problem in my book. Alright, another mystery box and some bloody pot streamers. That is a lovely sight. Alright, flashlight, toolbox, that's about it. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, Ghastly Gato and Survivor Puddin'. Sounds like a plan to me. So our goal for today, our goal yesterday was to hit 22 million. We hit 22 million and roughly 300,000 by the end of the stream. Our goal today is to hit 23.5 million. So we roughly, give or take, only need 1.2 million. Which isn't all that bad in the grand scheme of things. That's upwards of like around 12 matches. So we can definitely make it, I think. 12 matches is basically 3 hours if we're getting an average of 90,000 blood points per match. So I do think that it is a possibility. So we'll see what we can do. And at the very least, we're going to be streaming for 4 hours, maybe a bit less, I will say. Ran 2 back-to-back COTF matches today as commentator. So I do want to keep that in mind. As for our longest, so at the very least, at the very most rather, we'll be streaming until 2 a.m. At the very least, once we hit our goal of, 23.5 million, then I'll kind of evaluate at that point in time. Then tomorrow, there's no COTF matches, interestingly enough, since it is coming to the end of the regular season. So we might end up streaming some variety games tomorrow for Variety Game Sunday, which I'm excited about. I actually really am excited about just kind of chillaxing tomorrow. That was a bad bounce. Where the fresh hell are these survivors? In all seriousness, I've not got a Tinker proc. I've not heard them on gens. Did I go to that back left-hand corner gen? I feel like I did, but maybe not. Let's make our way over there right now and just do a quick check. Nothing there. Hey, there we go. There's a Nancy. Good dodge. Do appreciate that play. Need to flick a little bit harder while you drop pallet. Yep, that's what I thought. Nancy, me girl. Let's get a hit. And where are you off to next? Off to the left? Indeed, indeed. Alright, looks like she's into this now. There isn't a lot here for her to work with, however. Hello? What was that? You do get a Tinkerer. Where was that? That's the upstairs gen? Honestly, I'm not too worried about that, and that's the upside down. So those two gens are actually two gens that I'm a-okay losing, Because those two gens are gens that these survivors should not be going for till the very end. Let's pick up Nancy. There's one gen, the upstairs gen. We're gonna lose the upside down as well. We'll still be 1 for 1 on hooks the gens as of this moment. And that's a-okay by me. There is Sweet Boy. We'll injure him, but we're not going to chase too heavily. I want to go for this other Nance over here, trying to crawl up the stairs. Alright, there's the unhook. I'm going to guess that's by Elodie. Can you stop struggling for all like 5 minutes? There's Elodie. Perfect. Let's pressure her now. With everyone injured, the moment that we see that unhook, we're going immediately for them. Good blind. There's Elodie. We could wait out. Since you dead-hearted, I know you don't have DS. Or BT, rather. I guess that makes sense because you were never on hook. So let's hook you. Valiant effort. Alright, you sabotaged that. I guess we're bringing her to basement. You know, I didn't really feel like going to basement, but that works for me. I'm not going to complain, my dears. Alright, let's bounce. Let's slide. And let's take a look and see where they're at. So far, no inclination or indication of where they went. But I highly doubt they went far. Let's break this. One Nancy has healed. Well, full bled around in that case. Try and find where Sweet Boy might be. There's a Tinker prop. We're at Axe. Down this hallway, as long as it's only one person, we get it in time. 2 people we don't, but if it's 2, then one of them's going to be injured no matter what. Both of them are injured, in fact. So we're going to down and immediately go for Dwight. You got lucky there, Dwight boy. Unfortunately for you, I can track while blind pretty easily. Come on, drop it. You know you want to. We'll shred it. Could have probably went around it, arguably, and went for the down that way. As now we're in a pretty strong position for Dwight. Very good usage of that middle area. Will he drop this pallet? He will. We'll break. Looks like he's going to drop off the tile now. So, where do we want to go here, Dwight boy? He's looking for something to work with. But this is a very unsafe pallet. Down him? Or not for some reason? How's Q&E treating you? Honestly, I don't really use Q&E on Blight. I find that I can get flicks a little bit more easily by using my mouse, Melon. It's just not for me because I can get tighter turns on my mouse than I can Q&E for the most part. Alright, do you see one on a generator? Let's go for that. That's an 8-second regression on that gen. There's Elodie. Yeah, because I can get roughly a 120-degree turn on my mouse versus on Q&E, it's a much more gradual, turn, I found. There's Deadheart. Good dodge there. I thought I had the down guaranteed. Apparently not, however. Did she play upstairs? She did. He's on pallet? Sure, go for it. I don't know if that was a good idea. She'll vault. No, not even. She moves off that. Moves onto this tile, which is very unsafe. Let's down you. I I will say that they have applied a lot of good pressure this game. So I do need to be mindful of that fact. Barbecue and chili shows me 2 people on that back gen. Let's head over here. Unfortunately, catching that corner. Alright, looks like a Nancy went for the unhook. We don't know which Nancy, however. We do see that's Nancy over here. Looks like she continues. Let's rush. Let's hit. That's a really good play by her. I'm very happy that I took that second bounce to guarantee the hit. Looks like she moves off into this room. We have to fall for her, though, and go for the Tinker proc. Guarantee some regression on that. I hear someone else on the gen, however. There's Nancy. So you drop pallet. It's not a bad pallet to drop. I'm kind of shocked that I took that stun. Could have sworn that was far enough away, but apparently not. Look at that. She thought about going back for the pallet. Dead hard? Wow, that dead hard actually really helped her. We went back for this gen for a second here. Hi, Dwighty boy. Yeah, that gen being there is actually quite a pain in the rear end for me. It breaks up my bounces quite easily. He's gonna play upstairs, kind of looks like it. Will he vault? He does. He now can play this really weak pallet if he wants to. But we're not going to play that when we see a Tinker go off like this. Nancy's now injured, and Elodie's not far away. Now that we have her power, let's rush for Elodie. Let's down Elodie then. Another Tinker proc. Chances are that one person here is injured. Yep. Yeah, I'll take the pallet. That's the last pallet that you have accessible here, pretty much. Alright, let's pick up you, Elodie. Let's start and gain some hook states going. Now let's go back for that gen, make sure that doesn't get activated. Alright, do you see what looks to be one person in my totem back here? Alright. I'm not gonna get that in time. Good news is we have Pop as backup anyways. We see another Nancy. The uninjured one, however. Sounds like they're in here. Was right about that. Hello, Nancy, my dear. Sorry to say, but you're not going to get away that easy. No pallets here that are accessible to you. So let's hit and immediately rush. Good dead hard. You have a pallet to your left, but you don't take it. Let's break this. Exit the tile to her left. That's down Nancy, and that'll give me another Pop Goes the Weasel. I guess the closest hook that I can utilize is this one here. Let's take a look on Barbecue and Chili, see where they're at. Well, might as well pop this out of existence. Let's check the gen over this way. No real progress. What about the one over in this corner? See scratch marks? Looks like they're going for the unhook. And this gen has some general progress. There's Dwight. Let's push him off the unhook, forcing the other Nancy to get off of her gen. Looks like he'll go for the vault. I was attempting to go for the pallet, actually. Surprised about that. Insta-shred, pushing them him onto the drop down. Tinkerer. Let's go for this. There's an injured Nancy. Since she touched the gen, we know that she doesn't have DS. Let's pick her up and then hook her for pop. Push you off of it momentarily. Enough so that I don't have to worry about the gen popping off. This Nancy's dead, and that leaves 2 survivors left. Excellent. Let's chase. Figure out where Nancy went. We see blood. And there is the Dweet. Upsy daisy, Dweety boy. Alright. Barbecue and chili shows me a whole lot of nothing. Good dodge by the Nancy, but now I've cut her off on the hook. Looks like she's going to try and go around. Scratch marks on that corner. So let's hit her. We're going to get charged up soon. We can immediately rush. I'm overswung there. She gets the unhook, but I'll get the trade. I can guarantee that Dwight doesn't get the flashlight save. Then pick up on this trail immediately. Hey, what's up, Nero? How goes, my friend? How have you been today? What have you been up to, if anything much? Will Dwight go for the unhook? He does not. So where does he go? I'm gonna play this unsafe tile. And down goes the Dweet. Alright, Dweet boy, that will be that. And another 4K for the Blight, getting his best of win streak now to 25. Just destroyed me. Which character were you playing as? Pog with Drip, out of curiosity. Were you the Nancy, or were you the Elodie? Or one of the Nancys, rather. But I do appreciate stop by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Gilty. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach us how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones, but GG well played to these survivors. Almost a perfect game, that match. Not bad. 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, so 900. 4-stack with a survivor pudding. And for that match, we got a total of 95,000 blood points. Not too shabby. You're one of the Nancys. You demolished me. I was the Elodie. Hey, GG's, Joe Sock. GG's. If you did miss my intro earlier, let me know and I'll reintroduce myself. But GG's to the both of you. Doing pretty good, playing Killer a lot today. That's good, Nero. Are you playing any specific Killer or just playing any random Killer? Can you turn on choose my outfit? I thought it should be on. Let me double check. Let me take a look. Channel points. Choose my outfit in game. Choose my outfit in game. I believe choose my outfit in game should be accessible. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, have any perk builds for Oni? Have been playing with him a lot today and loving him up. There's, of course, the main 3 that I always recommend. Corrupt, Ruin, Pop. And then the third one I really like on him is Infectious Fright. If you don't have Infectious Fright, Sloppy Butcher's not bad as well. But we have spun the wheel. We have landed on Mr. Myers, the Shape of Evil himself. Do you guys want to play Mr. Myers match? Or do you guys like to spin the wheel again? What do you have on Jason? Jason doesn't exist on this game yet. Are you talking about Trapper? Trapper Man? But we did spin the wheel and we landed on Myers. So if you do want to play a different Killer, you can re-roll instead. I've readied up though as Mr. Myers boy, and we are in a match. I can show you the outfits that I have for Myers, but they're pretty limited. I have the Escape Patient and the regular. Unfortunately, that reroll was a little bit late, my friend. So I will refund that for you. Do that real quick. Yeah, we have the escape patient and then the regular. 'Tis up to you. Also, I do need to update Blight's win streak. That was a 4K, put up to a 23. We're only 2 wins away now from getting Blight to a 25 win streak. You'll be the second killer that I have ever gotten to 25, or his third killer to ever get to 25 wins. Which is pretty freaking awesome, not gonna lie. Nope, and I forgot to put on a blood point offering. That's a whoops. That's what I get for not paying attention. Good news is, with our buffer of 200, 300,000 from yesterday, I can kind of take it easy today. I don't need to sweat too much about the blood points left. We're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. So I cannot complain. Yeah, we only need to get to 23.5 million today, and that will be our goal. To be honest, I can Piggy do anything. I have lots of channel points. Yeah, I mean, if you want to choose for me to play a specific killer, you can. Or give me specific perks, you can. All the power to you. Alright. Just keep in mind that the choosing killer, as well as the wheel of killers, has a 1 hour cooldown right now during this challenge. Normally, you can do it pretty much every single match, but right now, since we're doing a specific challenge, it is only available once every hour. Alright. Let's find out where these survivors are. They could have spawned on the same side as me, so it's best for me to take a look. No progress on that gen, unfortunately. So let's check middle. Let's stalk her. See if she sees me. She finally did. Hi there, Claire. How you doing, my girl? Let's go for you. Try and get an early down of Myers. Ruin because hold on a second. Alright, where's Claire going? I'll read that after we get this down. Mid-vault. Perks have been running our Ruin, Barbecue Shadowborn, and Save the Best for last. I don't have a lot of perks on him yet. Yeah, that is always a struggle when you're leveling up a specific killer, right? Alright, Barbecue and Chili shows me someone on middle. Let's head over there ASAP. Try and get that regressed. We do see Ruin go off. Good timing, too. Scratch marks go down. And we do lose a gen there. Alright, let's go to this. Hi, Bill. Oh, there's 2 of you. Lovely. I do love to see that. Yep, I'll get the hit. I'll take the pallet, too. That's fine by me, Bill. And let's continue chasing you with our tier 2. You have a pallet here. I'll mind game him on the pallet. Do I think those perks are good on him? Barbecue is good, yeah, absolutely. Shadowborn is very meh, in my opinion. Save the Best for last is also meh. If you have Sloppy Butcher, which should be on pretty much every single killer, I'd recommend Sloppy Butcher in lieu of some of those perks. I will not lie. I think that would be a smart play, since Sloppy Butcher is a everyone perk. You don't need to level someone up for that perk. Alright, she's gonna go to Shack. We have Bamboozle. Let's Bamboozle. So both sides are long sides now. And she's going out to the corner. Alright. Don't complain about that. Yeah, I'd replace like something like Shadowborn with Sloppy. You could also go with Brutal Strength in place of Save the Best for last. Those 2 perks are not bad on him, to be honest with you. I would recommend that. Alright, looks like scratch marks go off the hook. They did not go directly for basement unhook. Scratch marks did end rather abruptly. Interesting. So they left and then stopped. Is it possible that they doubled back? Peculiar. Or, even better, I just saw scratch marks going into the basement. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stalk at the bottom of the stairs. Let's down you. Hi, Claire. And I'll be 2 down. So I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so the biggest thing about Oni, right, is that Oni is all about getting those quick downs. And obviously you'll get punished in the instance. Where does Claire go? Jesus Christ, I swear to God, the Tenacity Bug is back. The biggest thing is that survivors are going to do is they're going to throw pallets early. And if they throw pallets early, ensure that you're not getting hits, you're going to want to break those pallets so you can get hits later down the road. So Brutal Strength will be a good option. No one is outside of 40 meters. So they're nearby. They might be trying to set up for the unhook. In fact, sounds like they were over here. Tier 3 down, scratch marks going to basement once again. They're gonna get the double unhook. We're gonna stay at top of basement stairs. Yeah, BT. Duly noted. Let's stalk you a little bit since you're in front of me. I'll get the hit no matter what. So now we go for Bill. There's Bill Boy. No pallets are in sight, Bill, so you don't really have much to worry about. So you're gonna be our next victim. I do see scratch marks over here. There's another Bill Boy. Let's stalk real quick while he's right in front of us. Okay, we're just about 99. Let's break. That's a mistake against me. That's an unbreakable on the other Bill. Looks like he doubled back. He doubled back, and then there we are. Hi, Bill Boy. Alright, let's get you down. And let's put you on hook. That way we can find where the others are on barbecue and chili. We actually don't see anyone, which means they're close by. Crow just went off over here. They're all within 40 meters. Very interesting. Well, tier 3 is still active for roughly another 15 seconds. It's not going to give me too much time, however. There goes Ruin. That's fine. We're at a point in the match now where Ruin being gone's not too bad. So you drop pallet for me? Thank you, I do love that. Yeah, Oni Tinker is not bad as long as you have your ability pocketed. Meaning that you're able to efficiently, you know, use it to your advantage. Let's stalk Bill while you're right here, Bill. Uh-huh. Do you really think that's a good idea against the Myers, my boy? Because you might teabag now, but now if 99'd you, that way I can down you and your friends later. Drop the pallet. Vault you on that side. Sure. And down you go. Yeah, like I said, not a great idea. Just gave me a free tier 3, as well as a free hook state. Your team's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, Tinker is not a bad play as well. I would say Tinker might not be a bad replacement for Save or Shadowborn. Or you see one person on a gen there, 3 other people within 40 meters. Yeah, we knew about this gen here. He'll drop off. Pallet there, he'll drop. Let's break it. hear him running to my right. It looks like he doubled back onto me. So we can chase him pretty freely, I feel, in this scenario. He's on an LT wall. Let's push him onto the L wall. Players now out in no man's land. That's fine. I can hear your footsteps while blind. So we're gonna down you. Let's put you on hook. And then find where they are and barbecue and chili. We did see scratch marks going out this way. Those were the scratch marks of Claire. You see 1, 2, and 3 over on that left-hand corner, going to the left-hand side over this direction. There is a vault for some odd reason, and a Bill running at me with 15 seconds left on tier 3. We lunge, get it down. We see her, but we don't need to worry about it. I have a lot of perks, and most of the killer perks I have are teachables from the Shrine of Secrets. That makes sense, that makes sense. Yeah, Billy has Tinkerer, so if you do want Tinkerer, you'll have to get all of Billy's teachables up. So definitely not ideal, but it is still doable. I would say definitely invest in getting the other teachables of the other killers if you do have the ability to do so. It will prove advantageous in the long run. Alright. Barbecue and chili is also another good perk, which you said you do have, so that's good news. Now let's check the gens. I see Claire here, and she's pretty well stocked out, so I can't get any stock off of her. That's okay. Let's push you. Show the red light that way. Looks like she didn't pay attention to it. Interestingly enough. Either that or she knew I was going to try and fake her out. We're going to be on the shrine now. That's fine. Box you out of the vault. And we'll get our hits. Additional scratch marks out on the outskirts. I don't think that was Claire. I think that may have been a Bill or a Cheryl, potentially. There's the L wall vault. There's Cheryl right there. Now she's on the L wall vault. Let's go for Cheryl in that case. And thankfully, she has not been stalked at all. Let's get the mind game hit. Yeah, Billy and Trevor Max. In that case, you do have Tinkerer available to you. So like Tinkerer, Sloppy Butcher, Brutal Strength, as well as a few other beneficial perks might not be a bad play. Let's down. Bill's gonna try and go for the pickup. Let's pick you up. Yo, what's up, Vanessa? GG's, my friend. GG's. I do appreciate this down by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. Can you teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer? Very happy to have you here. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. Alright, let's pick you up. You played Billy before the nerf? Yeah, Space Billy back in the good old days of the Billy Space program. Alright, Barbecue and Chili sees nothing. Oh, I stood corrected. He looks like he left that locker a wee bit too early. People really do need to realize that you need to make sure that you don't leave the locker too early or go in too late. Scratch marks went over this way. Oh, lucky him. The hatch spawned right there. Well, GG, well played to the survivors. Alright, for that match, not too bad. Not great, but not horrible. The deviousness category is always lacking on Myers, to be honest, so I'm not too upset about that. And for that match, we are looking at 54,000 blood points. Not bad at all. As far as Myers' win streak is concerned, that puts him onto a 4-win streak in a row. And then we're gonna go back to the Bleat Boy. Mr. Bleat is very close to his 25th win in a row. Oh, we should also get a reward, shouldn't we? Before I do forget. We're getting pretty close to the end of this rift, which is not surprising. We've been playing quite a lot. Let's use our bloody party streamers. Let's go to Beast. And we'll go into our Blood Web in the pre-game lobby. Let's take a look at our next Blood Web. We have some green reefs, which is good. 2 survivor puddings in addition. Excellent. That is something that you just love to see. Let's see if there's anything in mystery box worth our while. There was not. But that was a really, really good web for us, actually. 2 survivor puddings. Don't mind if I do. Another one? Oh, the game is being kind to me now. Let's go for the mystery box, see if there's anything in there. Unfortunately not. Grab that. And let's take a look. Some hollow shells, which are not bad for me. We do see 2 medkits and 2 flashlights. That is perfectly fine in my books. And looks like we're heading over to McMillan, which is not a bad map for the Blight, so I'm not upset about this. If they sent me to the Backwater Swamp, I'd be a little bit more upset, but McMillan is A-okay in my books. Alright, alright, alright. Heyo! What's up, Pepsi? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today, my friend? Hope your day has been going well. Alright, alright, alright. Well, this will be for win number 24 on the Bleat. Let's see what we can do. We're also roughly 600,000 off from reaching 23,000 blood points, which is pretty awesome stuff. Also, I do need to add it to the link tree, which you guys will see every 15 minutes or so. But I also now have created a TikTok where I'm going to be posting shorts made from the clips that you guys take in my matches. So if there's a funny moment, a cool moment, what have you, during our stream, make sure you do clip it. And if I do like the clip, I'll make it into a YouTube short / TikTok. So pretty exciting stuff there. Alright, let's bleat around. Shoulder bounce that. I already see a survivor. Hi, Jonathan. Don't mind if I get a good hit on you, my boy. And we see another survivor on hill. Stiff Teeth Agent on Jonathan. That means that that medkit is already gone, though. That's actually really good for me. I will not lie. Good dodge. I'm not sure if that's a dead hard or not. I think it was, though, based on that directionality. It's down. There is a survivor nearby, however. Potentially trying to set up for the flashlight save. There she is. Yeah, we're catching some corners there. But it means that there's at least 2 survivors off of gens at this point in time. Still trying to stick by for the flashlight save. Don't know if this is a good idea or not, however. Trying to get that right turn flick. At least 3 people have been off of gens while Ruin is up. So I'm not too upset about losing Quentin. Not to mention that we got a medkit out of his hands. Let's go for the Tinkerer proc. Because that should have only been 1 person on that gen. That is Fengmin. She'll go for the vault. Does she have life? She does not appear to have life. Quentin has been healed. We'll get her down. We're at a wall as well, so we can get the pickup without any problem. Alright, let's hook and go back to that gen ASAP. If this team is on comms, they'll more likely than not rush that gen to try and crank it out. he botched that. Unfortunately, that little lip there makes it quite difficult for me to play around. Thankfully, you're still on Nancy, and our power will be up momentarily. Feng Min wanting to take a body block. We end up getting Nia instead, because looping with friends is always a bad idea. Let's down the Nancy. Now, Feng Min and Jonathan are probably close by. There's Feng Min. Very close to that. Now, we're gonna assume Jonathan is on the pallet with them. Nope. But Nancy is here, so I can pick her up pretty freely, since she moved off that pallet. Feng Min is close by as well. And I need to figure out a way so that I have more space on my, whatchamacallit, on my mouse pad. There's Jonathan. Everyone's injured now. Will he go for the unhook? He does. This will result in a straight-up trade. BT hit. I have no concerns with picking her up. The fact that she moved off so severely. Feng Min here. Let's down you. Let's pick you up now. There's no way that they can get a flashlight save on me here. It had to predict way too much to make that come to fruition. You see one person and scratch marks. That's Nancy. It's down Nancy. Yo, what's up, majority? How goes it? We know that Quentin had a med kit, not a flashlight. So we can pick up this Nia here without issue. And then we do see scratch marks from Quentin. Going where? Looks like back into middle. Probably going for the pickup on Nancy, I'd imagine. It's down you. Expected a dead hard to go through, hence why I didn't swing immediately. Then Nancy has a chance to go for the unhooks. There's one on Nia, but now they need to go back for Feng Min immediately. Let's blight through. I see scratch marks. There's Nia. We can guarantee that she does not have DS. And at the end of the day, we know that there's no flashlight nearby either. That's fine. Let's down you. See if you have DS. You do have DS, that's fine. Will you drop pallet on me? You're a bit early, my girl. Sorry to say. Looks like they healed Quentin. I hear Nancy still. But where? Yep, she's upstairs. Let's chase Nancy in that case. She'll drop down. She'll take a stun, though. Oh, we cut that corner a little bit too wide. We had the down and everything. We just misplayed that entirely. She'll pre-drop. Not a bad idea. Forces me to take a bit of an awkward angle. Let's rush up the stairs. Apparently, you can't rush up these stairs. That's interesting. That's actually really good to note for me. I thought I would be able to, but apparently the railings are just a wee bit too close to me. Now let's continue on Nancy. We see Feng Min and Jonathan here, however. Go for Jonathan. Good dodge by Jonathan. Need a bit faster reaction time there. We'll take the pallet from him. He leaves the tile, however, so we're going to rush after. Remember that he has Dead Hard. He should have used it there. You know, probably go back to the pallet at this point in time since I did not break. That would make the most sense. Let's break. We'll get our power back soon. Let's rush. And I probably could have taken more time to guarantee the hit, arguably. 2 8% regressions on those generators. That's down you. Question of the day, is there someone here for a flashlight save? I don't think so, based on our general locale. 1 Tinker proc. Let's see if it's 1 person or 2 people on the gen. We see that it's probably 1 person. So we do have 16 seconds to get there. Before we chase, let's pop. Get that regress. And she didn't go very far, in fact. But we do have another Tinker proc to go for. I see Nancy back here. Let's go for her. I did freeze myself. I swung a bit too late there. That's going to give Nancy some distance into shack territory. That's fine. We need to recharge anyways. We can track her while we are blind. That's not a problem. That's down. We know that Quentin does not have a flashlight, so we can kill her off. I'm pretty sure she's dead on hook. Let's find out. She is not. Now, everyone is dead on hook, however, at this point in time. Let's swing out and go for Nia. It looks like Quentin will probably go for the heal on Nancy. Let's rush. I needed more space. I need to figure out a way to get more space for my mouse on my left-handed flicks. Thankfully, we were able to fake her out there, but I didn't swing. I swung a little bit early, arguably. You can do that. It's fine. I get the pallet out of the way. And it's not like I lose much distance on you because I'm blind. The thing is, if I give myself enough distance for the left-handed flick, my right-handed flick suffers. I need to find a very clear balance. That's easier said than done. Gen on my left is being worked on, however. Attempted corner tech. There's a Tinker proc over in middle. Let's go for this. A second Tinker proc, where Nia was. They are pushing my gens relatively well, but we are reducing resources here. Let's get the hit. Let's shred it. That way we can recharge real quick. That was strange. That was a very strange bug, in fact. I have no real explanation for that. And I don't know how I didn't get the hit there. That's odd. She'll vault. That's a mid-vault back. We need to immediately down her, hook her, and then go back for that gen in middle. I'm afraid that we are going to see that gen pop off before the hook, however. Thankfully, not the case. So it appears that we should be fine. We're now reducing resources. There is a person on that gen over here, however. Let's head over there before we do see another Tinker. That's Nancy. Not enough progress on that gen for me to warrant a pop before the chase. Let's continue on chase. We don't make it to anything. Let's put you up on hook. No flashlight save from Quentin. Looks like that was Nia, in fact. Not Quentin, sorry, Jonathan. Right. Attempted body block by Jonathan. No dice. Remember that he has Dead Hard. Now we chase Nia. She'll vault on the FT wall. she goes to the L wall instead. And I think I just mind game myself. I did. Makes sense. Now, Jonathan could be on that gen, but he is not. Why do killers run Tinker Pop? What if Ruin never gets popped? Then you probably won the game. We'll put it that way. If Ruin never gets popped, you've probably won it if you're using Ruin productively and efficiently. So, if an instance Ruin never gets popped, then you're in a good position. But in case Ruin does get popped, that's why I have Pop Goes to Weasel for the late game. Looks like Hatch is right here. And that there will be the game. Not bad at all. Yeah, Ruin in my mind is an early game perk, whereas Pop is a late game perk. Ruin is used when you're pressuring people off of gens consistently, going from gen to gen to gen. Whereas Pop is useful in the situations where you are just trying to get that little extra value out of your chases. Sorry, Quentin boy, but that's the game. Let's put you up on hook. It's a really well-thought game, though. They did a really good job this match. They really did put the pressure on me and caused me to question some of my decisions there, for sure. Now, let's even get some additional brutality points. I think there's a door over this way. Oh, no, did I go the wrong way? Oh, I literally went past the door. Run Ruin and Pop on Oni. It's not a bad idea, in my opinion, but it really depends on if you're getting good use out of Ruin. If you're not using Ruin appropriately, then you might need to use something else. Yeah, not Quentin, sorry. I always mix up Quentin and Jonathan, because Jonathan now looks like old Quentin. But GG, well played to these survivors. And that there was a perfect match. Excellent. Bloody party streamers were used. Like, for real, though, Quentin now looks like old Jonathan. Well, no, sorry, Jonathan looks like old Quentin, and Quentin doesn't look like anything like you used to. But yeah, if you have Ruin and Pop, it's not a bad idea. Honestly. At least in my personal opinion. But that win there puts play onto a 24 win streak. Rank 9, close to purple. Doesn't sound too bad. Looks like you're getting closer and closer to red ranks. That's the rawness of our pudding. We're at 9. That's pretty good stuff. Alright, and then we'll go through our blood web in the pre-game lobby. Looks like we do have a TTV in the lobby. Let's give him a quick shout out. The Gay Jake. And let's see if they are live. They are indeed live. As a reminder, guys, please do not mention that we are a TTV and playing against them. We do not want them to feel like we're either A, stream sniping, or B, that we're trying to self-promote our channel in their chat. So they'll obviously find out that we are a TTV at the end of the match, however. So, of course, you can say GG will play from the killer stream at that point in time. Magic Prism. Hey, it's the Nia. GG had fun. Happy to hear that you had fun, Nia. And thank you much for stopping by, saying hi. I would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. I am Mark, aka Guilt Spire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, teaches kills how to play killer, and survivors how to play against killer. Hope you're having a great day. And how you doing, Shelby? Hopefully doing well. And the Little Soli, welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Very happy to have you here. We do have a community Discord as well as a YouTube channel if you are interested, though you can check all those things out at our link tree. I did make that last night. I need to add one more thing, which is my TikTok, but that's about it. I did make a TikTok for clips. That will get edited into YouTube shorts and clips. Streamlabs came out with a new thing, like cross clip or whatever it's called, clip cross. Really good stuff. It makes for a very easy and simple clip to YouTube shorts or TikTok. I'm very happy about it. And the first one I put up has already gotten like 400 views, I think. It was Basement Tree. I edited that with the thing, and it so far has gotten some good reception. Let's see. We're at 478 views, so not bad. I'm pretty happy. Trickster next match. All right. That's a good idea to prestige killers. In my opinion, if you're going to play enough to where you're going to get them back to where you want them to be, sure. But there are more things that you can use your blood points for before you prestige. Like getting a killer for all the perks first. Stuff like that. Or getting all of your survivors perked out. Getting all the killer teachables, what have you. In my opinion, until you do that, the answer is no. Alright, let's go for you up here. Don't think Meg knows I'm on her. There's Megan. Let's hit you. Looks like she took a drop down over here. Let's go for the pallet. Got the down and the pallet. Even better. Not bad. I will say, unfortunately, by some odd means, my normal username Giltspire was taken on Linktree. Hence why I see / NeoGilt spawn sire and NeoGilt are my like secondary and third usernames that I use when Giltspire is already taken. So I botched that bounce, didn't I? I didn't know my distance. Whoopsie. That's fine. We'll get it this time. Hello there. Good hit. And let's chase you. Where are you heading off to, though, is the real question here, Mag. You have the pallet there. Do you drop early? You will. That's perfect timing for me, because my power's going to be up by the time that I get off of this pallet. Let's down you. And so far, we have not seen anything from Tinkerer, which is good news. Let's use barbecue chili and figure out where the hell they are. Was that 8-second regression over on the gen? It looked like it was, and it looks like that's David as well, based on the aura read. Nope, that was Dwight, in fact. I knew it was a male aura. I couldn't tell which male aura, though. Alright, looks like Dwight almost bamboozled me. They're on pallet. Nope, off pallet. Then going back around. You gave me too much distance, though, so we'll take a hit. Sure, red light to the left, or to the right, or not. I don't know. Looks like he held W for the most part. Hi, Dwighty boy. Did you think I wasn't going to pay attention to where you were? You are quite strong. But yeah, Shelby, could you do me a favor? Could you click on the link tree and let me know how it looks? I customized it, so hopefully it looks well. My only concern is that some of the stuff might not be readable when you hover over it. Now let's go for this gen. Hit. You're on the pallet? No, you're not. Where'd you go? There's Meg. Yo, what's up, Dot Jitter? You just made a killer power idea? What's your idea? Let me hear it. I'm curious. Barbecue and chili shows me someone injured over here. Let's go to Archers. They just touch a gen as well, which means they don't have DS, which is lovely stuff. That's down the tweet. Looks good. I can read it with no issues. Awesome. Yeah, all I had to go off of was the preview. I don't have corrupt teachables, so do you have any perk that can take its place? Barbecue and chili is kind of that perk that I replace that with. If I don't have it. It's not as good for the beginning of the game, obviously, but it can prove helpful throughout. There's David. Let's vault after him, and then give chase. Our power will be back up momentarily. Let's see where he goes. How does he play this? Okay, that's fine. My power is about to be up, so he's going to play this pallet thing. Look at the hit. Off the flick. He goes over to middle. Looks like he vaulted out back. There's David again. We're gonna box him out of this pallet. Good dodge. He'll go back for the pallet. We'll drop, we'll break. We'll have our power up pretty soon after we break. He might go for the vault again on the left. Looks like he's doing exactly that. That's a mid-vault. Pull down him on the drop. And let's get you on the hook. Use a spear, press M2 to charge at 300% speed for 2 seconds, but only in a straight line. Robert Green Chili activates. We see 1, 2, 3. I think this is Dwight. Let's go for Dwight. Flashbang, not gonna work. We're well past that, my friend. You may have deafened me, but that's about it. Wow, holy hell. I have never seen, and I do mean never seen, a pallet right there on that door. That is unusual. Charging into the Survivor gets the Survivor stuck onto the spear until the charge ends. When it ends, the Survivor will get off and be injured. But charging into the Survivor, but then crashing into objects like a tree or wall. Hold on 1 second. There's Meg. Let's get the hit. I'll go for Meg. And she's out of no man's land. Goes down. Instead of only injuring, like tree or wall will down them, instead of only injuring them. This also applies if you charge them off a height. I like the first half of that dot ditter. I do not like the second half. I think if you're able to do the second half, that would be way too easy, and you would see a lot of people getting insta-down. So I think that everything up until the insta-down part, fantastic. I love that idea, in fact. I think that would be a wonderful, wonderful killer power, honestly. But the insta-down part, I cannot support it, even as a killer. It would be way too good. Oh, that's a rough slide there. Let's go for David. Down you, my dear. Decided to make a large cooldown. Yeah, but the thing is that killers with large cooldowns, they really do suffer a lot. Doctor's a good example of static blast. It's just not very commonly used, or if it is used, it's not used well. I would say, honestly, nix the large cooldown and just make it so that you don't insta-down them. I honestly think that's the play, is just make it so you don't insta-down, and instead you have a shorter cooldown. I think the injure alone and the ability to do stuff like that is a really cool idea. But that there will be the end of this match. Yo, what's up, Katie? How goes it? How's your day treating you? Hopefully you're going well. Put you up on hook. And we're maxed out on our deviousness. I don't think there's anything for me to break. I think I've shredded all the pallets that they have thrown. So I think that is that for this match. Not too bad at all. If it was Deep Balloon instead, yes, that'd be more balanced. But GG, well played to the survivors. Let's catalog our blood points real quick. We also did get another win on the Blight. And it is official, Blight is our third killer ever to reach 25 wins in a row. Not too bad at all. That's rude. Here I was giving you a shout out. Never mind then. And you're a tad entitled, aren't you? Well, isn't that person a ray of sunshine? Holy hell in a handbasket. Here I was, looking to give them a shout out, support another Dead by Daylight streamer, and here they are freaking talking smack in the post-game chat. And Luov Gaming, I think I did say that right. Thank you much for dropping by, saying hi, and dropping that follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Guilty Ones. I am Mark, aka Guiltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Yeah, they sure are a ray of sunshine. Holy hell. All right. It's been all right. Pretty good, Katie. Pretty good. I cannot complain. I did? I did what? I was confused. Next match we're playing is as the Tricky Boy. All right, Trickster, my dear. Let's take a look. Let's use our bloody party streamers. And as far as build is concerned, let's go with Ruin. I feel like I don't get a lot of value out of Ruin, though, on Trickster is the only problem. But I also feel like I'm not getting a lot of value out of Eruption either. So we'll go with Ruin. That game was the definition of DVD matchmaking, rank 9869 when you're rank 1. Gotcha, yeah. Unfortunately, late night matchmaking can be a little bit rough, as there are fewer and fewer red ranks currently out there, and thus I get matched up with, you know, people of that rank, which is a little bit unfortunate. I will say that Ninja Killer is also live, so if you guys are interested in stopping by and saying hi to their stream, please do remember not to mention that I am their TTV killer, as that way they do not think that we're either A, stream sniping, or B, trying to promote our channel in their chat. But yeah, unfortunately that is what happens when you play late at night. My region just doesn't have a lot of red rank killers this late at night, and thus because of that, I end up with those type of ranks. But as I've mentioned a lot of times before, ranking is only a measure of how much time spent in the game within the month. It's not a reflection on the player's skill. What region am I? I am US Central, or Central US. So I very commonly get US West and US East, as well as US Central. Hence why I get a lot of insta-queues, which is lovely for me, I will say. Trickster. What win streak is Trickster on? I am curious. He is on a 0 win streak as of this moment. Once in a while, we'll also dip into the EU servers if there's no one on, like, US East, for example. That sometimes also gets a bit tricky because we end up with, like, RU as well once in a while. But I'm not sure if that's just RU or a VPN. Go figure. Alright, Trickster, my boy. Even late night EU have a lot of red ranks online. I think that's probably because you're hitting, if you're an EU region, you're hitting EU, RU, Asia, and East Coast are kind of your, I guess RU is in, yeah, never mind. Anyways, basically, you're hitting a lot more regions, so you have a lot more pools to pull from, whereas I, realistically speaking, have, technically I do have CA. I have Southern CA, or Canada, to also pull from, so it's like West US, East US, Central US, and Canada, or Central Canada is very common for me as well. And then once in a while, if the pools are too low, we end up with EU and RU. But it's a little bit more rare for that to happen. I just wish that Behavior would set up the MMR, because the last MMR, when they did a full reset on MMR, it was lovely. It was perfect, in my opinion. Because I feel like when people go against me, who plays this game in a competitive setting, there's going to be a skill disparity. There just is. There's no questions about it. And it sucks, because I'm going to get people mad at me for playing the game well. That's not because I'm out here trying my hardest. It's simply because I'm out here playing how I normally play, and that is at a higher skill level than most other survivors. Bill has Sprint Burst, so we're going to go for Meg instead. These tiles are pretty short, so we can really pressure her here. Alright, she ran into me, so we should have the distance we need. But let's snipe her again. Yeah, because she can't really do much on that. I've been playing for long, so I wasn't here for when they did the MMR matchmaking. So there's been 3 tests of MMR. The first test was a freaking nightmare. It was bad. And when I say bad, I mean bad. The second test of matchmaking wasn't horrible for most players. And I say most, because people like me at the higher ranking in the MMR resulted in longer queue times, because there are less people at my ranking, if that makes sense, right? I'm gonna have to be a little bit conservative here with my knives, I think. There we go. Oh, the last knife, dude, that was brilliant. The third test of MMR, however, was beautiful. They reset everyone's MMR, And it worked out pretty flawlessly. I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really good. She has this pallet. I need my knives. Where is a good locker? Yeah, I think she realized that I'm out of knives. I'm gonna have to break. And if we chase, are we near any lockers? Are there really that few lockers on this map, I'm realizing? Holy hell. Okay, she's going this way to pallet, so we're gonna reload. We need to do that here and now. And she's on this tile. This is a tighter loop, which forces me to use my M1 more than my M2, but she's gonna drop. And she had nowhere to hide. If she would have just ran out to the left or to the right, it would have punished me a lot. But she didn't play that smart. Playing for 2 to 3 months? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, rank is more about time spent in the game within that month's time frame, right? Whereas, obviously, you can gain more skill and more knowledge as you play more and more. I have 1,500 hours of playtime, and most of it on Killer. So as you can imagine, I know the game in and out pretty well. I know what I can do, what I can't do, how to play certain situations. I can also tell you that this freaking loop is god-awful for Trickster. Holy hell. Thankfully, that portion of the loop there is pretty good for me. And we're out of knives. That's good. Well, she could have thrown that. If she was paying attention to the fact that I wasn't knifing her, even though she was ready to get injured, she could have thrown that, and we've been in a much weaker position. But I don't think she really paid too much attention. So she got punished for it. Alright, looks like she went downstairs. They have been working on this middle gen for a while. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Let's go for Nia. She'll go downstairs. Let's kind of pick up some pace a bit before we knife her in the back. So, biggest thing about playing against Trickster nowadays is realizing that you can't always go for what you think is the most logical answer to him, which is vault or pallet. Most killers, yes, that would work, but Trickster, it simply doesn't. Because more often than not, let's just knife her. See if we can make this work. Oh, so close! We're one away! Okay, we can get this after the fatigue. I think we're fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Trickster. If you get 2 knives in their back on the lead up, then you're guaranteed a health state off the pallet or off the vault. And a lot of survivors don't recognize that fact. A lot of survivors just don't pay attention. Hi, Bill. Sprint first? Looks like it. You want to give me this pallet, Bill? That'd be lovely if you did. Okay, we got the health state out of him. That's what I wanted most of all. We might be able to get just the M1 down here. He has a pallet, though. There's no pallet there. We've been in such a good position. This map is named Pallet Hell for a reason. So I'm not surprised to have seen one. Another pallet? Oof. Drop it? Yep, we'll take it. I need to chase him into a locker. And if I can do that, I can re-up on knives and go for him. But I think he's going to go for a meat shoot is the problem. No, he goes back out to middle. And downstairs where there's a lot more lockers for me to utilize. So that's actually awesome that he did this. No pallets there. There's a pallet coming up. Let's down him. Thankfully, it's pretty much a dead-end pallet, so let's reload. The thing is that they're popping off gens left and right like nobody's business. Let's pick you up, Bill Boy. Also, that was not a dead-end pallet. I forgot that they had gotten this generator. That's actually really smart. We see 1, 2, and we don't know where the 3rd survivor is. Let's go for the one who's closest and evaluate how long the gen has left. That gen is about to pop. We need to pressure that ASAP. Looks like they fell off early, which is good for us. Let's pop it. I believe the other gen that they're working on is the one in bathroom. Let's pressure that next. Unfortunately, they got that before we could do much. There's Nia in chase. Let's go for her. Oh my god, my aim was so off. That's so rough. If we just had a little bit more accuracy, we'd been golden. She'd been down on the ground. Alright, she's back over here. Will she go upstairs? No. Thankfully, she didn't regress fully. Will she go upstairs next? Could appear that way? Nope. Let's get you down. Let's get you hooked up. We need to reload, however, before too long. You also see someone over here. There's Megan. Okay. We can chase her pretty freely here. Show the red light. Will you drop pallet on me? You do not. Which is the smart play. We drop it now. Yep, that's fine. Should I go left? Now we punish the bill. Meg's gonna take a hit. And let's go for Bill now. Let's pop. And track the blood with scratch marks. Oh, Bill boy. Now let's load up real quick before too long. We're not far off of our main event. Looks like scratch marks go out to this tile. I hear Bill. I still hear him to my right. Might as well use main event here. Let's catch up to him. He has another pallet. Perfect. Alright, let's get him down into basement before too long. I'm not sure if he's on death hook, though. I think he is not. I think this is first going on to second hook for him. We could potentially play out the altruism into the basement play. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're one off our max. We see one person there going into a locker. Let's approach them, threaten them with our terror radius, and see if they stay in there. Alright, there's Nia. I wasn't sure which locker. I was really hopeful that it was, because I figured that she'd jump out if I had gotten her, but she did not. So we're gonna put her into basement. That's why I need to be careful about barbecue and chili on killers. He is dead, which now leaves one person on exit gate. There's Cheryl on the pallet. She slow vaults back, I think. Which would mean that both of us are pretty much on the lowest latency that there is possible. Meg is down. Yeah, she should not have tried to come for the unhook while injured. That was a mistake. I'll put you on back hook and see if she wants to come for you. And if she does, then that's potentially a death sentence. What we can do here is try and push her back into it. This might work. We might be able to make this work. Hold up. We know where she was. Looks like she left. Makes sense. Excuse me. Got some extra brutality points, and overall, not a bad match here. You know, a 10 hook 3K on Trickster on the game, I'll take it. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, let's catalog our blood points real quick. Trickster does not get a win for that match, since someone did escape through the exit gates. That's 4 stacks, and we used a Bloody Party Streamer or Survivor Pudding that match? I'm not sure. Hold up. We used Bloody Party Streamers. Alright. So that there is an 85,000 blood point match. And let's give another shout out to Ninja Killer 1007. Let's see if they have an ad. They do. So we're gonna wait before too long. And then we'll go say hi. Alright. Ad should be done momentarily. We'll ready up with a Blight match in the meanwhile. And we're gonna use another Survivor Pudding. And go say hi to Ninja Killer.
Look you, which I am, like...
Drop and follow. And GG well played.
Hey, yo.
Always here to support other DVD streamers.
Follow. I appreciate that. GG's.
I hope that you have a great night / stream.
The TFJ way. Hello. How are you? Oh, were you the, are you another DVD streamer? I will,
I am. I was your trickster last match. Alright. And Ninja Killer, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I am Mark, aka Guiltspar. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. Here to teach kills how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. And yo, what's up, Raiden? How goes it? How goes it? Going pretty well, my friend. Going pretty well. I cannot complain. How about you? What have you been up to today on this Saturday? Now, what, Sunday for you? Morning? Yeah, Sunday morning for you. Saturday night for me. All right. So, Blight has officially gotten to 25 wins in a row. Let's see how far we can keep it going. I do want to also mention, out of those 25 games, only one game as a survivor escaped via the hatch. That is actually wicked awesome. I think that game also was a key hatch escape. I don't think that was like a legitimate hatch escape. Interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty, though. You're playing against the Blight? Ooh, very nice. Unless you're on the Pale Rose, I doubt it's me, and my god, is that rune spawn god-awful. Alright, let's rush immediately. Let's take a look over here. I streamed for a while, then decided to sleep and woke up hoping you were streaming. No self-promo intended. I don't want viewers / follows. I'm good. No worries, but out of curiosity, Brayden, do you stream Dead by Daylight? Or what do you stream? Get the hit before the pallet. You'll still drop it and leave tile wicked early. So let's see if we can cut him off here. There's the vault. I think that's a slow vault. I don't know why you'd slow vault that speed. Alright, upsy daisy. Let's get some barbecue and chili info before too long. And we see a person crouching around back here with an urban evasion. There's Jeff. That's it, Jeffy boy. That's what you get for using urban evasion, Jeff. A big old pallet smack to the face. And you're gonna try and go to the shack. Might not be the right move, though. Looks like went for the pallet that sometimes spawns here, but did not in this case. You got fat shame Jeff, sorry to say. Not sure if you remember the gay Jake from games earlier, Super Toxic Survivor. I killed him as a huntress and went into his chat to say GG and banned me immediately, calling me trash. Yep, I just played against him. Was wicked rude in post-game chat after wiping out their team. Was going to give him a shout-out and just was an entitled survivor. So I said, screw that noise. But what's up, Cats of Death? Hopefully doing well. What have you been up to, if anything much? I used to stream Call of Duty and NBA, but I play WWE a lot more, so I stream it. Makes sense. Well, in that case, Brayden, I know you're not asking for one, but I will give you a shout out and drop a follow as well. I'm always here to support other Dead by Daylight streamers. Since you're self-carrying, I know for a fact you don't have DS. So in a replay of his, so I wanted to pop in and give you a follow. I appreciate that, Cats of Death. I am Mark, aka Gilty. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach kills how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. And welcome to the Guilty Ones. We do have a community Discord, a YouTube channel, as well as some other social media platforms out there. If you are interested in joining those, feel free to do !Linktree, which will show you all of our stuff. But you really have to? No, it's my pleasure. I live by the philosophy that the rising tide raises all ships. So always here to support other people. And it can be in the smallest ways, just by a single shout out. Or it can be by, you know, consistently supporting other ways. Not on Twitch very often, but hopefully I can pop in sometimes. Seems super kind, man. I love to see it. Thank you. I appreciate it, Cats of Death. Look forward to seeing you again in chat in the future. And Steve, my boy, what we doing here, bud? Where is Steve boy going? He's going up the Pale Rose, probably looking for the pallet. Yup. Stevie boy. Insta shred that. Hearts to you as well, Cats of Death. Hearts to you. Hope you have a great day. I seriously do. Alright, let's bounce. There's a Tinkerer. Good dodge. I have my mouse way too far. Like I said, this is part of the issue that I'm having. I have my mouse way too far close to my keyboard. And it's forcing me into a scenario where I'm gonna like bump my keyboard every 5 seconds. You have to yes, Steve? I hope you do. I really do. Nope. Which means Steve dead. Sorry, Steve. Bye, Steve. That's what you get for being a dummy. You know. I can't really do much to help you there. Well, I guess I can. I am an educational player. But in all honesty, I can't do much in the game. After the game, if you come on by and say hi, I can more than happy to help you out a little bit. And let you know that if you self-care against the Killer that has barbecue, he's gonna see that and know that you don't have DS. Where are these survivors? Not here. Bit of a fatigue cancel. So far, no sign of them. Where, oh, where might they be? Hello? Oh, just barely whacked that thing, man. She's gonna go to this pallet, drop early. Yep, you got it. I'm gonna get my power by the time I break, so let's rush. I'm gonna catch her off guard there and get a nice little left-hand flick. But looks like she was privy to that idea. We'll get the hit on the mid-vault. Our power's gonna be back up in a second, so we're gonna immediately rush. And she didn't go the way I thought she would. She went around hill. Yeah, back up to the platform, it looks like. Scratch marks go out to the back here. And looks like she's sticking to the outskirts. Okay. Going back into the Pale Rose. Yup. So let's continue to pursue her. I see scratch marks going out of the Pale Rose now. And we see a Tinker proc. While Rune's still up, we go for Tinker. Was that 2 Tinker procs or 1? I generally don't know. There's Elodie. We have not hooked yet. She seems to have messed up. So we'll eat that. We'll eat the pallet as well. By the time the pallet's gone, we're going to have our power back. So let's rush immediately. And try and catch up to Elodie. Looks like she may have turned back on the other side of Shack. Let's do a right turn flick. Didn't have enough distance on it. And she's going to play this again. Probably goes for the vault. That's mid-vault. Lowest one there, Elodie. Looks like that's life. And unfortunately, because we slid on that tree trunk, we ended up not getting the hit. But the good news is she didn't really get that much distance, so she will be down. Fangmin's still injured, so we do want to get Barbecue and Chili trigger and then find the injured Fangmin. We should be able to tell who is who based on the aura read, of course. That is an 8% regression on that gen, if that is a generator, not a heal. And I see Jeff, but I don't see Feng Min. Looks like Jeff is still urban evading around. Like a sack of spuds. He's on this side. Not a fast enough flick. He'll go for the vault on the L wall. And does not go back into the LT. He'll insta-drop this pallet. No, he didn't. Surprising. Well, he vault to the right. He does not. This Jeff perplexes me. I do not understand what is going through his mind. But let's put you on a hook. We don't have many on the outskirts I was hoping for. Looks like either Feng Min unhooked Elodie, and she has second wind, or Elodie unhooked herself. And I don't know. Great and all that, yeah, deliverance and used it last moment, which was very good use of it. No, second wind. That was second wind. Holy hell. Did not see that coming. And the pallet. That means Feng Min is the one who went for the unhook on Jeff in middle. Let's go for that. Alright, let's go for Elodie. There goes Ruin. What was that? Scratch marks going here. Everyone's injured, hard to say. And Jeff was too close to that window. Little known fact, if you are too close to a window, a fence, anything with lowered height, you are at risk of the killer being able to hit you over it. Case in point. So do not be too close to window vaults, for example, unless you want to get smacked in the face. We do have a Tinker proc in the distance. Thankfully, we do have Pop in hand. The question is whether or not we get there in time. Looks like two people on the pale road, both Elodie as well as Feng Min. You want Feng Min for a fourth barbecue stack, however. Let's try and find her if we can. Elodie down. Excellent. Don't mind me. Or not Elodie, sorry. Feng Min down. I saw Elodie down Feng Min. Got the names crisscrossed in my head. Now, will Elodie be able to get to a locker, or will she stay within 40 meters to avoid barbecue? She does, it would seem. We saw her go out here, but we don't know where she went thereafter. Potentially to the outskirts? Hard to say. Well, we'll walk away. I don't mind too much. I'm not feeling too pressured. We got a fourth stack, so I'm pretty happy. The moment that she gets the unhook in basement, we rush back to there ASAP. Which will be easy enough with the Bleach Boy. So we're just going to use Feng Min as bait. There we go. Or if we slid off that tree, otherwise we could have gone a bit more distance. But we'll be able to follow the scratch marks quite easily. That's Feng Min. I ideally want to go for Elodie, where we see blood and scratch marks. Yeah, unfortunately the face cam does do that once in a while. Sometimes the drivers will simply just freeze, and thus we have the no signal sign for that exact reason. But I'm well aware. Thank you for calling that out, though. There's Elodie. Saw the blood going to the locker. Easy enough find. And where's the hook nearby? Oh, there's a hook up there. Elodie, stop struggling for like 5 seconds. You're not gonna be able to escape, I'm sorry to say. Unless Feng Min has a head-on, which could happen. Barbecue and chili shows me nothing. So either Feng Min is within 40 meters, or she went into a locker. And there are not a lot of locker locations on this map. Of course, she could be in the Pale Rose. There should be a locker over here. But no real sign of Feng Min. Looks like she was within 40 meters. Let's go back for that unhook. Put down the Feng Min. And let's pick you up. Elodie then needs to make a choice. Does she go for the unhook or not? Elodie once again stays within 40 meters. Based on her directionality, last time we saw her, she should be around this area. She didn't go very far. Though, arguably, she might have been able to get into Shack. No, I wouldn't be that lucky. There's the unhook on Feng Min by Elodie. Let's head over there ASAP. I saw someone drop off the right. That's Fingman. Well, at the end of the day, I need to find someone, and no matter who gets hooked, they die. So, looks like Fingman's going to try and get to this pallet here, but will not have the distance necessary. Question of the day, however, is does Fingman have DS? We'll find out in just a second. Answer is yes. That is a 5-second stun on the Blight, but Fingman doesn't really take much use of that, as we see her still on this tile and gets down immediately after. So, honestly, if you have 5 seconds of time to run, you run. Now, granted, Blight is very good at catching back up, so that's a bit of a moot point, but still, take that moment and run. Barbecue and Chili shows me Elodie over by Shaq. Let's go over here, ASAP. She's closest to the door, so let's flick out. Looks like she decided to stay out towards the outside. Look at it, she'll vault. And then, I believe, if I remember correctly, she has life. She goes for the vault here. She vaults back, however. And it looks like she doubles back towards Shaq, potentially. No, she goes out front of the small boat. She slow vaults this one, but doesn't really do her much good. She is locked out of that pathy now. Let's bounce here, and let's down. Alright, and that will be the end of that. This will be win number 26 on the Blight. Not bad at all. Let's see what our deviousness looks like. Deviousness is maxed out. Sacrifice is maxed out. It's going to come down to Hunt and Brutality for a potentially maxed out game. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, at the end of that match, once again another 4K for Bleat Boy, giving him number 26. We are looking at 6,500, 8,000, 7,136, and 8,000 on 4 stacks, and a Survivor Pudding. And so that match was 80 to 8,000 blood points. Alright, let's ready up, fix the face cam, and we should be good to go. Perfect. Let's ready on up. Throw on another Survivor Pudding on Blight Boy. Yo, what's up, Lightning? How you doing? How you doing? Doing pretty well. Cannot complain. How about you? What have you been up to today on this Saturday afternoon or night or Sunday morning? What have you? Hopefully your day has been treating you well. Let's take a look at our next Blood Web and pregame. We have a Hollow Shell, we have a Green Reef, and a Mystery Box. Mystery Box gets us nothing worth our while, unfortunately. Alright. Green Reef, we'll grab that. And then nothing really else worth our while. At the very least, we did use enough blood points where we shouldn't max out. We do see another Survivor putting in the Blood Web, though. That's awesome. Always happy to see that. And we do see a flashlight in the lobby. All right, all right. I'm gonna try something here. Yeah, the only unfortunate part about holding it this way. Yeah, this is why I don't have it set this way. Ugh, rough. Yeah, I tried to reposition my mouse pad, but my mouse pad may or may not have additional connections on it. And because of that, what ends up happening is that there's this little bump where the USBs go in, where I more or less always just like bounce my wired mouse on. All right, let's push this over a little bit though. That way my hand is in the middle of the mouse pad and we might be able to get some better flicks this way. At least that resting. There we go. I think that should be good. All right. Well, let's even get win number 27 on the Bleat. Would be pretty freaking awesome, not gonna lie. And we are back on the underground complex. Honestly, I don't mind this map on Blight. The hallways are narrow enough that it's pretty advantageous for me. So I do not mind this at all. Alright, let's take a look at where we're at. Let's start rushing on the outside. Usually best way to find survivors early. Speaking of the devil, we do see the thing, Min. If we had not double bounce backs, then we would have probably gotten a hit on her. That would have been quite nice. Instead, it looks like we're going to the upside down, where she's probably going to vault. Nope, she goes to the pallet instead. She'll drop early and vault. She'll take a hit. We have her power prepped and ready, and she lost a ton of momentum in that corner. So let's rush. Let's rush. And let's do a left turn flick. Perfect. We did hear some people in upside down. I do want to mention that fact. And in fact, we see an 8-second regression on that generator all the while. Let's go for them. Sounds like no one else is on gens elsewhere. 2 people here. 3 people here. Even better. Yeah, I saw you, Steve. I'm not blind. Let's bounce. Let's freeze ourselves so our hitbox is non-existent. That really sucks. We swung a little bit too soon. But let's rush again. And let's down him. Alright, upsy daisy, Stevie boy. We're gonna put you back on this hook over here, and then we're gonna pressure that again. What do you recommend on Oni? Scalp Top Knot and the Sashimono are really, really good add-ons on him. Scalp Top Knot is so good, in fact, that it tends to be banned in competitive play because of how ridiculous it is. Oh, we just botched that hard, didn't we? I do hear her over here, however. And that's, did result in her taking stun. Let's go for the down, and we'll give them the gen. That gen is actually something that you normally don't want to go after so early. So I'm not too upset about losing the upside down at this point in time. Yo, what's up, Steamed? How goes it, my friend? We do see 2 people over here. Let's go for that while they work on the gen. That's fine by me. You see scratch marks. That is Jake. Let's go for him. We'll swing for the hit. Looks like he went out the tile. And it's going to the upside down. I'm curious on that decision making. What color is it? Both of them are green. Double green add-ons. You could also use the Lion Fang, which is purple, which is the better version of Sashimono. Let's put you on hook. Barbecue and chili shows me 1, 2. I do believe the third one is pretty close nearby. Is double bounced accidentally? But I saw someone injured back here. She's upstairs. It's a Fang Min. She is vaulted. Another slow vault. Let's grab her. And our hook should be right down here. Oh, I messed up. I went down the wrong stairs. Whoops. Thankfully, still have a hook pretty close nearby. We will get barbecue and chili info. Let's try and find Steve, who's still injured. Looks like there's someone on that gen. We do have a Tinker go off, though, so let's pressure that first off and foremost. We have enough time since a single person on the gen. But man, we went all the way around since I didn't know where the opening was. Steve does not get it. We know that much. Steve will also go back on hook. That was perfect timing. It is the Sashimono. It's like a green add-on. It has a flag, or Lion's Fang, which is purple and has a fang on it, obviously. Top Knot is a green add-on, and it is, just as the name would imply, a top knot. Looks like 2 people on that gen. We see Jake here, as well as Claire. We're gonna ignore Jake, as Claire is very obviously going for the unhook. Let's go for Claire, then. We can walk her to the hook. With Bloodlust, we'll absolutely get there in time. Let's brush. And let's play upstairs. This is not a good place for you to play, honestly, unless you have balanced landing. So Claire goes down. Let's put you up on hook. And then Jake and Steve should not be very far away. There's the misheal by Jake. Steve automatically drops pallet. Jake will also drop pallet. We'll hit Jake. If Steve goes for the unhook, he loses DS. We'll kill off Steve in that one. Case in point, let's kill Steve. Let's pick you up. She'll try for the pallet, but it's not going to work. I'm not a muff either, so I don't know what the plan was there. But Steve's now dead. Claire's on ground in Steve's hook room. Jake's over here. Let's put you on hook, Jake. We can take you a little bit further out, I feel. Thankfully, there's actually 2 hooks in this room, so we're pretty much golden. And then we go for Claire and see if she has DS. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Claire, my dear. Where are you heading off to? Do you have DS? Let's find out. And verdict is a big old no on that one. Jake is subsequently suicided, and Claire will be joining him soon. Let's break. And then I guess let's rush for some extra deviousness. Yeah, we're gonna need it. And should be good to go. Yeah, that should be enough for our deviousness to be maxed out at the end of this. But GG, well played to the survivors. Alright, blood point totals for that match. Let's find out. And 5,000, 8,000, 5,383. 7,400 on 4 stacks. A survivor pudding was used. And so that match, we ended up with 77,000 blood points. Not bad at all. I'll give you that VIP steam before I do forget. And let's also fix my face cam. Should be good to go now. Alright, let's ready up. Throw on a survivor pudding. And in our blood web, we do have another in hand, which is awesome. Let's go for the mystery box, see if we get a bloody party streamers out of it. That would be nice. Looks like they're already readied up. I'm going to take my time. Grab this, grab that, grab these. what's in our next blood web? We got a green reef in the mystery box. Let's find what's inside the mystery box. A whole lot of nothing. That's fine. And what about our next one? Another green wreath, which is not bad. That's not ideal for us either, arguably. And 2 toolboxes, 1 medkit, 1 flashlight. Let's keep that in mind as we jump into this match. I need some advice. I use PlayStation, have a way to use Streamlabs on it through remote play on my laptop, but it keeps on crashing when I continue to try to do it. Or do I save for a capture card, better laptop? I'd recommend the latter, Brayden. If you're on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, however, you should be able to stream directly to Twitch. If you're concerned about having an overlay, you can use what's called Lightstream. Lightstream allows you to stream to Lightstream servers. Lightstream then will stream it to Twitch, and you'll be able to put on an overlay that way. It doesn't give you all of the bells and whistles that Streamlabs does, however, but it's at least a better alternative than just using the default, PlayStation stream to Twitch feature. So that would be my recommendation, as well as saving up for a better laptop and capture card, because if it keeps on crashing, it's because your device doesn't have enough resources, more likely than not, or you're trying to stream out at a too high of an output, which is another thing entirely. Then also, streaming via remote play is, I would never recommend that either. That's a bit dicey, my friend, I will say. Just a wee bit. Alright, though. Alright, so this will be for win number 28, and if we get another win on Blight, I just want to point this out. This will be our best win streak across all of our killers. Our best of prior was Mr. Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare himself, at 27. Blight could very well make it to 28, and that would make him the closest to ever get to our goal of 50. That is wicked, wicked exciting. Alright, so far no one. I stand corrected. Just ran past one. And then we have another one back here. I feel like I missed them. I did. That is a Yoon. Excellent timing. She might bring me to House of Pain. Does she have a pallet coming up? She does not. So she'll take a hit. We have our power crafting ready, so let's immediately rush. Hit that trash can. Good. Pallet's done, however. We do not have a lot of time until our power's back up again, so let's rush again. And let's try and flick. No dice. Didn't have enough distance. But you try and go back to this pallet from earlier. She does. Go swing and get the hit. Now, there is, however, a flashlight nearby, I do believe. There's a Tinker down below. That's very quick on the Tink. I do think that there's very real possibility for 2 people to be down there, but let's find out. If not, then we definitely get there in time. There was indeed 2 people there. 1 person going for the unhook as we speak. That is Steve. Go ahead, Steve. If we can follow up with a hook on Steve, we should be fine. Also, do want to note that Myers' house has the bad window. Steve found that out the hard way, however. Good job on Steve, seeing what I was trying to do. Now, what is he going to attempt thereafter is the real question. He'll vault. Good job there, Steve. I did a double bounce into a down. Let's get some barbecue and chili info and pressure them off the gens ASAP. Based on what we're seeing, they're within 40 meters. They're in Myers' house, up on the top floor. I see Yoon Jin here, however, so let's pressure her. Interesting, I can bounce off of that bench, but I can't bounce off the other benches. Interesting. Maybe it's the front versus the back bench. Back of the bench, rather. I'll have to keep that in mind. There is a pallet here, which I don't think she'll make it to. Or get bloodlusted. Let's put her on hook, unless someone's chasing us. We will not see a pallet stun. No pallet stun. And we do know that they were and or are still on Myers' house. Barbecue usually shows us what? 2 people there, 1 person still on Myers' house. Tinker does activate. That is Cheryl with Sprint Burst. Let's chase her. She'll take the stun on the drop, meaning that I'll get the hit. We can follow it up. Good job. We can follow it up with a rush thereafter. He's over here on this pallet, which is mind gameable. We see Steve go for the unhook. It's going to be a repeat of earlier. Almost got hit there. Get just a little bit more distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue chasing Steve. We're right now playing the outside, so he's going to be in a bit of trouble. No dead hard. Yeah, that would make the most sense there, honestly, Brayden. Let's go back up for Myers' house real quick. Another Tinker proc in the distance. That is 2-story building. Let's go for this. We can rush for it. We hear them already out. Let's swing out. They vaulted to the left. And we see, I believe, Zarina here. Let's go for her. Our power will be back up momentarily. And I think she's going to go for this pallet, which is not going to be very strong against Blight, arguably. So let's Shroud Light, get her to drop it. Let's down her. Let's break the pallet. And then we'll go for the hook. We also see what looks to be a Yoon Jin going back to that gen that was tinkered. Let's rush over there, ASAP. And I believe Steve is also here, as we do see blood. Yep, that's Steve. Since he's touched a gen, I can down him immediately and rehook. Good pallet stun, however. And we'll break. They want to play the Steve boy. Looks like somehow we did not catch that corner. That is quite unfortunate. No worries, Brayden, no worries. We'll see you later, alright? Let's down Steve. And we can guarantee no DS, so let's put him on hook and call it a day. Looks like closest one we can really work with is this one out here. We could have probably put him onto Myers' basement. Another Tinker in the distance. Let's go for that gem. That is a 1-person gen based on the aura read. That's good news for us. Another Tinker proc, however. Let's pursue this. We can give him a generator at this point in time, I feel like. Hit. Looks like they went out back. Let's join them. Pull down. And let's pick up, put Cheryl on the hook. Oh my god, these long fences are the bane of my existence. Let me tell you what. Think we should be good to go. Barbecue Chili shows us what? Shows us that there's a person over here, the Yoon Jin, crouching behind the equipment. If I had one more bounce, I probably could have gotten her. We'll get the hit. We have her power prepped. Looks like she went over here. Drop pallet. Let's break. Let's try and keep up distance. Looks like she's going for that building where Cheryl was. It's down. Make sure no flashlight saves in case they picked up Steve's flashlight. That is Cheryl. Cute play. And they tried to use the flashbang, but it did not pan out the way they wanted it to. We do see Zarina here. Let's down you. And imagine that she's just given up at this point. At least that would be my assumption based on her behavior. Cheryl's not too far away, so I do imagine that we're going to be able to catch her soon as well. We'll check on the barbecuing chili just in case. But there's the ruin. Looks like she was in the locker. Try to use a flashbang. She vaulted out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I know that neither one of them have DS then, so we can pick up freely. And that will be that. And that'll be win number 28 on the Blight, which is wicked, wicked awesome. Blight now owns the best win streak of any killer in our arsenal, so pretty awesome stuff, not gonna lie. I do believe that we have broken every pallet that they have thrown, so no additional brutality can be gained. But GG, well played to these survivors. As far as blood points are concerned, let's take a look. We got 6,700, 8,000, 6,985, and 7,900 on 4 stacks with a survivor pudding. And so for that match, we're looking at 88,000 blood points. Not bad at all. Let's ready on up and move into our next match, shall we? Just trying to get my chair a bit more comfortable. Alright, let's throw on the survivor pudding. We only have 6 left. Let's grab you. Once we get into our pre-game lobby, though. Mystery box, what do we get? Whole lot of nothing. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what our next blood web has in store. We got a green reef, so not much in that regard. What about the next one thereafter? No sapphire puddings. We have another green reef though, so let's grab you. We do actually have a mystery box, but let's take a look at our tools. We have 2 toolboxes and 2 people with no tools, so that works out for me. The toolboxes I am a little bit worried about, but it's not the end of the world. As far as our blood point totals, we are now just about to hit our 3 million blood points. We're literally 50,000 blood points out from 23 million. Which means we'll only need 500,000 thereafter, which can be done in roughly 6 matches. So that's not bad at all. What's our total for the day thus far? We're looking at 667,000 blood points. All right, all right. And what map do we end up getting? Tis the next question. Blight, fingers crossed to knock on every piece of wood in this room, but Blight might be our first killer to hit 50 if we keep on going at this rate. That'd be pretty freaking awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we put in plenty of time on Blight now, so it would not surprise me. Lambkin Lane again. It's not bad, but it's not great for Blight. There are far better maps that I would prefer to play on, but I guess we'll take what we can get. Let's check this way. unfortunately for this Kate, she is AFK, and will be first on hook. Alright, barbecue and chili will activate. Let's find out where they're at. And we see one person on that gen in Yellow House. Now, I do see scratch marks out back. That is Leon from the looks of things. Mid-vault, so we'll take the hit. Scratch marks end up here, so we went this way. Let's rush. Let's rush. Alright, well, he go upstairs. He does, which means he's going to vault out. There's a vault on the left. He'll take a stun, though. Looks like he's on the outskirts. That's down there. I'll give them the gen for Leon. That's fine by me. Let's see if it's 2 people or 1 person. Looks like it's 1 person. That's duly noted. Kate does end up getting off the hook. Don't know if she's still AFK, however. She is not at this point in time. Let's go for Claudette. She'll vault. Let's grab her off the hook. She may have been the one on the gen in House of Pain 2, which is intriguing. At the very least, they did not pop it, and we know that no one's on it, given that Mega's right here. Looks like Kate has since gone for the unhook on Leon. Looks like she's on the pallet side. But she has since gone back up and will take the subsequent down. Did you see Leon going for the unhook, which means he doesn't have DS? Especially that means he doesn't have DS either. Well, let's pick you up. Not sure that was the right move, as there is a hook not very far away, my boy. Now, I do believe that someone might be on my ruin. We'll find out in a few moments, but that's okay if so. I'm not too concerned. Meg gets back up. Barbecue and chili. I see 1 person self-carrying out there. And I see another person, another 2 on the left. That is Claudette from the sound of things. She'll go to House of Pain. We'll grab you. Since you're self-carrying, once again, I know you don't have DS. And I imagine they're going to be going for the unhook. That's exactly what's happening. Looks like there's someone else trying to set up for the Claudette's unhook, however. And that's Kate. Let's hook you. Then we can rush back for Meg off the barbecue and chili trigger. Claudette's healing Meg first. Why? That means that she doesn't have DS. He also went the wrong way. I thought there was another opening on my left, but apparently not. Who is this? I mean, it doesn't matter. Yep, you healed Meg, which means you don't have DS, my girl. So I have no fear of picking you up. We can go back for the unhook immediately and try and find Megan, who's our 4th barbecue stack. Looks like they are healing underneath hook. Plus the Meg. And we'll chase her out. That's a little bit rough because we're double bouncing off of that. But thankfully I can still chase you while blind, Megan. That's not a problem, my dear. Let's get our 4th barbecue stack. We can hook you right here. Question of the day is, where is Leon and Kate? Alright, we see what is probably Leon back here on that gen. Nope, that's Kate, actually. Go figure. Dead hard doesn't matter when you dead hard against Blight. If you dead hard away or towards, that's usually the better play. Alright, let's see. We see scratch marks going where? Looks like upstairs. Blood right there. And she'll probably vault out on the left. Let's swing for it. Then let's put her on hook, see if she has DS. Answer is no. And then where is Leon? Is the final question. Leon is over here. Alright, we can rush for him. He's definitely between here and there. We seemingly missed him. How? Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess in that case, we use Meg as bait and go for Leon immediately after. Yeah, I would have thought that we would have caught up to him. Nothing there either. Unfortunate. There's the hook. Let's immediately rush for it. I see Meg. What I want is Leon instead. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hello, Leon boy. Go with the hit. Will you go for the pallet? You will. You drop it. You don't. Now let's put you on hook and then find Meg thereafter, still injured. Meg is at House of Pain. Let's go for her. Looks like he's going downstairs, potentially. And she pre-drop that pallet. Let's break it and give her chase after. My power should be up soon. And she lucked out and found Hatch. Very nicely done. Well, GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, let's take a look at our blood point totals. We're looking at 6,500, 8,000, 4,995, and 7,700. 4 stacks of barbecue and chili, and a survivor pudding was used. It gets rough late at night. Not enough red or purple ranks plain. And that's an 81,000 blood point match. Good luck, have fun next match. Alright, alright. Let's ready up. Also, Blight did get another win under his belt, so that's 29 wins now on the Blight. Very, very nice. He could very well be the first to 30 at this point. For a Blood Web. And Survivor Puddings, Blade Party Streamers, Survivor Puddings. Awesome stuff. Nothing good there, though. Let's grab that. And let's see what our next Blood Web offers us. Nothing much. We do have a green reef that we can grab. Another one out there. That's fine. And we see a flashlight, and that's it for this match. So that will be good to go for us. We officially crossed the 23 million blood point mark, so now we're only 500,000 out. So, not bad in the slightest, I will say. Let's see. Yesterday we used survive puddings, so that is 1.6 million across how many matches? 20 matches, give or take. It's 1.6 million. Let's see this. 1.6 million divided by 20 matches. We're averaging about 80,000 per match. So 5 games would give us the 400,000. So in that case, we're about at 10 matches out from completing our goal for today. So 10 matches would be an hour and a half, give or take. So I think we might just go for 4 hours today. We'll go until 1 o'clock. That gives me some time to relax. And we're going to be doing multiple streams tomorrow. We're going to do a chill stream. I'm going to do some variety games. And we'll also do another like 4 or 5 hours on Killer. Do 2 streams tomorrow. But we are on the Temple of Purgation. Alright. Let's rush around, try and find these survivors ASAP. We already see a noise notification on a gen. Excellent for us. There's Bangman. We did use our entire power, so we're gonna have to walk and run for her normally for a bit. And he's caught out in the middle of nowhere. Let's put you up on hook. There was someone else back there by green arches. Do you see a Claudette? We'll get a hit on you. And let's put her on this hook here and look around for some barbecue and chili info. Barbecue and chili tells me pretty much nothing. Let's check this gen. Nothing there. What about this gen? Nothing here either. We do see scratch marks, however. Going for the unhook. There's the unhook, as was expected. That's David. And we also see a Nia trying to urban evade around. We have our power prepped and ready. And Ninja Killer! Welcome, welcome, Raiders! I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. He teaches us how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Thank you much for the raid. I'll give you a shout out right after this match. How y'all doing today? Hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. Alright, see barbecue and chili triggers. We see 1 person on a gen and 2 people healing. Let's go for the gen. Right now we're playing Zibleet. We're doing what's called the 6 million blood point challenge. We're trying to get 6 million blood points in under 30 days. Games are going well. Games are going well. I had to raid a fellow beardsman. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Looks like David is out of his element with no pallets in sight. Let's get a down going. And they do go for the unhook. Well, let's make sure we're facing the wall because Claudette does have a flashlight. Never want to be too careful. But games are going well. This game here could be our 30th win in a row with the Blight. So that would be pretty freaking exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we see another person on a gen. Let's go for that. And that is a Claudette. Let's chase you out. Now, I don't want to chase her too far out to the right as she might see Ruin, but thankfully I don't think she did. If you have a pal coming up, you do. Don't want to get the stun, but we'll go for the break. Thankfully, I can hear her while we're blind. Alright, sounds good, love. I hope you have a great day, and thank you much for stopping by, saying hi today. Looking forward to seeing you here in chat in the future. Let's go for the flick. I need to make sure that when I go for a right-hand flick, that I go all the way out to the left-hand side of my mouse. Welcome back, Brayden. Welcome back. You still on a win streak? I am indeed. This will be for win number 30, in fact, which is pretty freaking awesome. This is currently our longest win streak that we've ever had on this channel. We see David on this gen. do see Tinker in the distance. We don't have our power. We're in a position right now to where I can freely give them a gen. So I'm not too worried about this. Looks like they hit Tinker again, meaning that they got an 8-second gen regression earlier. We might be able to make it there in time, since we do have our power now. Let's find out. Yep. We might be able to. It's going to be dicey. That miss on the push might cost us, however. Will you sacrifice yourself for that gen? You will not. Let's grab you. Thank you, Brayden. I appreciate it. Yeah, I realized, like, a long time ago that I was, for all intent and purpose, pretty good at the game. And so that's when I opted to become an educational Dead by Daylight player, because I feel like if I can teach people what I know, then I can help people get even better. Well, she go for the unhook. She does not. Instead, she goes back out. Now, I do imagine they're going to go for that gen. I'm going to let them have it. She'll go for the vault. That's fine. We're going to rush immediately after and go for the left-hand flick. We're a little bit too aggressive on it, arguably. Let's get her to drop. And then vault. Vault. Vault, and down. Get them into a little bit of a pattern, back and forth, and eventually you can work your way into a down there. If they're not paying attention. If they get too far into that pattern, they're just posting space, in space, in space. Alright, let's hook the Claudette. And we see 2 people injured on that far side. Let's go for them ASAP. Takes them 16 seconds to get healed. So they should only be able to max out on 1 heal if they are going for it. Hi, you two. How you doing? We know that Nia has been on a gen, so she does not have DS. David, on the other hand, should have DS, but no BT. There's a Dead Hard, which he has not used this entire match prior, by the way. I do want to point that out. So we'll down him. Feng Min goes for the unhook, that's fine, and Neil will go on to hook, which I believe will be her death hook here. Based on our positioning in this game, you might as well test if David has DS. Let's find out. Answer is no. So then we can go after Claude or Feng Min. I'm pretty sure Claude's on death hook and Feng Min has been only hooked once. I believe Claude's on the left and Feng Min's over by Shaq. Let's go for Feng Min. Nope, I was wrong. Oh, she's on the corner. Didn't even realize. Wait, was she? Am I insane? I might be a little bit insane. That's fine. Where? Oh, there she is. I was about to say, I definitely saw them out here. But they're on the tree. Sorry, Claude. I was going for Feng Min. Didn't mean to find you instead. Wait, where'd she go on that? Hold up, what? She got hit. I thought she went into Shaq. Apparently she didn't. And went out of Shaq instead. Fair play. Let's go for Feng Min then. Feng Min was around here prior based on the aura read. Yeah, I've not been able to identify where. No gens have been worked on. She could try and find Feng Min and get a heal. No progress on this gen. Let's rush again. That's really unfortunate. I was really hoping to end this match quickly. But now we're seeing 2 survivors play relatively immersed. I do hear progress on this gen. There's Feng Min. She'll drop pallet. But it's a pretty weak pallet. If she go upstairs, she will. We can rush after her. Where'd she go? Let's down you. And upsy daisy. No attempted flashlight save by Claudette. Provoking close, show me where she's at. Or not. That means one of 2 things. Either she's in a locker or within 40 meters of me. chances are that she was within a locker. We see the unhook happening in real time. Let's go for Claudette. Leo's 2 charges for that hit, so we can immediately rush again. Oh, rough. I thought I had the hit, so I swung early. She's going on to the vault side, so let's try and mind game the corner. Roll down you. And now it's up to Feng Min, whether or not she will escape. There goes Ruin. That tells me exactly where she's at. Alright, Feng Min. Since she touched a totem, I know for a fact that she doesn't have Decisive Strike. And that will be the 4K for the Blight. We're maxed out on Deviousness points, and I'm pretty sure we've shredded all the pallets that they've thrown. So that will be that. Not too shabby at all. I give Ninja Killer a quick shout out before I do forget. And GG, well played to the survivors. Guilty ones, if you haven't already, please go say hi to Ninja Killer. Drop them a follow. That way next time they go live, you can go over and say thank you for the raid. Would be much appreciated. Alright, 4 stacks of barbecue and a survivor pudding was used that match. And so for blood points, we got 87,000 blood points. Not bad at all. And that win pushes the Blight streak up to 30 wins in a row at this point in time. 29 of them being 4Ks, by the way. 29 of those 30. So not too shabby. Alright, alright. Well, with that being said, let's grab our Rift reward. Got some cells, not bad. Let's run a survivor pudding. And just be ready on up. Another survivor pudding in Blood Whip. And I thought I saw Bloody Power Streamers there as well. I did. That's awesome. That will help us out quite a lot. There's survivor pudding. Bloody Party Streamers. Doesn't look like anything else that we really need, but we'll grab the mystery box. Not a half bad idea, in my opinion. Alright, and let's see our next Blood Web mystery box. No survivor puddings, we do see a green reef. So let's grab that. Let's grab the green reef. And let's use up some blood points. Let's see, we see another green reef, as well as a hollow shell. We'll be grabbing both of those. And looks like we should be good to go. Take a look at our offerings. Looks like a reagent. Doesn't really do too much in this game, I'll be honest. Still not sure why they haven't got rid of those, but c'est la vie. And this will be for a win number 31 on the Blight. All right then. Been getting some decent maps today. I haven't been seeing the game all too often, which I'm not too upset about. Of course, now I say that, we're probably going to get the game, but I've definitely gotten a lot more Haddonfield than a lot of maps. Haddonfield and Temple Purgation have been the most consistent 2 maps we have seen, which aren't bad maps for Blight. Like I said, Haddonfield I'm not horribly a fan of, but we can make it work for the most part. But let's wait and see what map we end up on. Shelter Woods. First time I've seen this map today. A lot of dead zones in the middle, so we're going to be mainly playing on the outside. Oh, was on Q&E and not on AWS. We did see a survivor already over in that tile. They just went through to the left and probably saw Ruin. So if they're on comms, that could be problematic. Let's swing early. That way it can turn a whole lot earlier. And we hear noise notifications in the distance. There's a pallet here. Let's swing for it. She was pallet camping, but was not far enough in for it to be able to happen. There's the dead hard. No dice, however. I did not pay attention to their tools, which is slightly problematic. 8% regression on that gen and crows off to the left. Let's rush here. I was hoping that she would be back towards me. That's a second vault in chase. We'll look at the hit. Our power is back. Will she play the LT wall? Yo, what's up, Liquid? How goes it? How goes it, my friend? Hope they're doing well. Where did she go? Scratch marks go out. Fangman's in that middle tree. Going towards Shack. Let's get the hit. Yo, what's up, Simple? How goes it? How's your day of Ubering? How was the money coming in? Hopefully it was enough to make it worth your while. I'm good. Got the Twitch drops for the Back for Blood beta. Hey, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. I've been hearing good things thus far. Alright, who is that? I think Nia's on the gen? That is indeed a Nia. Will she drop pallet? She will not. And it looks like there is someone in basement. Let's go back in. Hit the wall. Go for Bill. Injure you, Billy boy. And Nia might be going back for a gen, potentially. We do actually see that being the case. In fact, it wasn't Nia, it was Feng Min, which means that she no longer has DS. Did some Uber with this girl I've been talking to. That's awesome. It's still installing, so I'm going to play it tomorrow. Makes sense. Well, let's try and find Bill and or Nia. We do see another Tinker proc on the gen, however, so let's go for that. That is across the way. And thankfully, Bill's also here. Gotta love that. Well, that is indeed perfect timing. We do see the Meg over there to our left, so let's rush for her immediately. We can pick up her trail not too shortly after. Back on the pallet. You'll drop, we'll break. Shocked that she hasn't gotten Ruin. I could have sworn that she saw it earlier, but apparently not. So we'll continue on the chase. And I do imagine that Nia and Feng Min will be on the gen that was tinked earlier. We don't need nor want to rush here. We're going to hit, then rush thereafter, but she vaults in, so we're not going to. Let's pressure her on this pallet. She did not pallet camp that. Looks like she might be keen to that idea. Excellent. Brianna? One of my old good friends used to have, not used to, but has that name, Brianna. Spelled a little bit differently with an I instead of a Y, but still. Looks like they do end up on second stage. One person going for the unhook. Let's pressure that since no Tinkers have gone up as of recent. I do see scratch marks going that way. Bill's still nearby. Bill? Hi. I guess let's find out if you have DS. Hi, hello, Fengman. Do you want to go on hook? Looks like Fengman may just be done with the match at this point in time. I say that and then she doesn't. I mean, hey, people do change their names after all. Some people just aren't a fan of them. Or a fan of their own names, rather. She actually spilled a soda in your car? Ooh. That's always a fun time. Alright, Bill, do you have DS? Let's find out. You do not. which means that it's unlikely that there's actually a DS in the lobby, which is good to know. Let's find out where everyone else is on barbecue and chili. I do see 2 people, one person on the barbecue, but also scratch marks elsewhere. Let's go for the Mia, who I believe is our 4th barbecue stack. She'll go to Shack. Will she drop Pallet? She does not. And did lose a lot of momentum there. Meg trying to body block, but to no avail. Dead hard. Very nicely done. You're not going to make that, though. Yes, of course. I'm definitely going to... Okay. Well, let's break. And let's gonna put you in the basement for our 4th barbecue stack. Good, good, good. Let's see if you have Deliverance, or are you just Kobe? And Megan. No, no, no. No escape for you. Looks like they attempted Kobe. No dice, though. And let's bounce around for some additional deviousness points. And we should be good to go. With that being said, GG, well played, the survivors. Alright, 5,400, 8,000, 5,004, 6,900, 4 stacks, and a survivor pudding. So that match there was 57,000 blood points. And as far as our blight streak is concerned, that is win number 31. Good, good stuff. Alright. There we go. That's a little bit more comfortable. Let's ready on up. Let's throw in a Bloody Party Streamers. Pretty good night to say the least. Sounds like it's simple. No doubt about that. Let's grab the mystery box. Unfortunately, nothing that we wanted. And let's see. That's fine. I want the hollow shell, but we'll give it up in this case. And there's always different stages to relationships. It's not just as simple as ask a person out, then, you know, you're in a relationship. Sometimes it's just a commitment to spend more time together to see if you're compatible in the first place. Alright, did I put on the Blade Fire Streamers already? I feel like I did. Yes, I did. Good. There's a mystery box. Let's grab that. Let's see, there's a Bloody Fire Streamers. There is not. And next Blood Web, we have a Wreath. Nope. Nothing else beside that. That's fine. We have another mystery box, though. Let's grab you. A lot of nothing in it, though. It is a wee bit unfortunate. And this next Blood Web, Hollow Shell, mystery box. Nothing much of value. Alright, Survivor Pudding, Bloody Fire Streamers would be awesome. Hollow Shell, not bad, but not what we're looking for. 1 flashlight, 1 key, and then no tools in other 2's hands. Works for me. So I'm currently just about 300,000 off of my goal for today. So we're about 4 matches out. So I think today, we have been doing a lot of 5-hour streams. I think I'm going to do this, and we're just going to hit our goal and call it there, and just do a 4-hour stream that way. I think that will be a good idea, because I already did 3 hours of commentating for COTF matches today, back-to-back ones at that. Had a small, like, hour break before then coming here at 9. So I think I'm going to stream for until we reach 4 hours. So about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Don't want to date anyone in high school. I just want to wait till after. I wouldn't necessarily stop yourself from dating in high school, Liquid. Obviously, there's someone that you do like. It wouldn't be a bad idea to at least get that experience, even if it's not a long-term relationship. You know, and honestly, if you guys, you know, if you do find someone that you do mesh with well, you know, you could always see about long-term, long-distance relationship with someone else, or with them, you know, into college. Or, you know, if you guys find yourselves going different ways, ending the relationship amicably, and, you know, potentially returning to it, you know, after college. You know, I wouldn't say, you know, don't date in high school. I think it's a good idea to date in high school if you find someone that you are attracted to and that is attracted to you. Girls are just confusing. People are confusing, Liquid. Let's put it that way. It's not just girls. It's not just boys. People at their core are confusing. And when you put that into perspective, they always are. That's never going to change. Find someone that to you is not confusing. That is what I would say. Because there are people who aren't, who, you know, are going to mesh well with you. And it might take a while to find that person, but that's okay. We see 2 people on that gen. Let's go for this. This is coming from a person that actually did date in high school. 3 people on that gen. Holy hell in a handbasket. There's Bill. 2 other people were on that gen. Let's keep that in mind. This is coming from a person who started dating in high school, actually. And that was with Frankie. Frankie and I have been together for just about 10 years now. Because we were in high school, we went out during high school together. Alright, we're going up to God Palpil. That'll be down. Let's leave him slugged out. I do fear that's a 2-person gen over here. No, it's a 1-person gen. Good. Nope. I am 25. I had to think there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. He goes for the maze tile. We botched that because I had my mouse too close to my keyboard. That's awesome. Alright, buddy boy. He'll take a hit. Looks like he moved off the tile. That's down you. And let's go for this gen. Let's hit you. Our power is up, so we can rush immediately. Yeah, I just don't have enough room on my mouse pad is the problem. She has a vault on her left that she can go for. Let's down you. And let's pick you up and then go for Dwight thereafter. Topsy daisy, Elodie. Yep, there's Dwight on the pickup. That's fine. Barbecue and chili. There's Dwight and Bill here. Looks like they went a different direction than I thought they would. That was my mistake, but they do get the unhook on LD. And I see Dwight and Bill trying to go for this gen over here. We'll pursue them. I see Dwight moving off, Bill taking it. And my power will be up soon, so let's rush. That's down. I'm gonna go have a good stream at night. I'll tell you about Back with Blood tomorrow. Sounds like a plan to me. And Bill DCs. He may have been one of my barbecue stacks I haven't gotten yet. That would be a little bit unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. There goes Ruin. Let's go for whoever did that. They're a Jack. I hear an Elodie who's still injured. Our power will be back up soon. I don't think we have enough time to go for the vault hit. But I can swing on the left side at the door. We do see Tinkerer. At this point in time, I wouldn't be against giving them a generator. But let's hook outside a basement and then go for it. If it's a two-person gen, they get it. One-person gen, you might be able to make it there. Two-person gen. Fangman and White. We see the aura is running towards the unhook. Let's hit the hook. We'll hit the Fangman. And she might run for the unhook. Nope, she goes back in the middle. I see Dwight going for the unhook, however. Let's pursue Fangman and call it a day. Pretty sure that this is fine. He is one of my barbecue stacks. I think Dwight might be too. Maybe he did hook Bill earlier, and I'm not thinking. We'll get a barbecue stack. We'll see where Dwight is, as well as where the Elodie is. See if they're healing under hook. Verdict is no. I do not know where they are. Looks like they may have went back into the middle, so I may have passed by them. Let's go back to the unhook. And there's Dwight. Dwight did not have BT, so Fangman goes down. Figured out why remote play wasn't playing well. Why is that, Brayden? I'm curious. Looks like Dwight's gonna go for bar. That's fine. He'll go out to the left side and is going for God Palette. Blade drop. Red. That should give us enough time to go for him now. Let's go down the stairs. Yeah. Your little net internet box is on fire, literally. As in, like, overheating on fire or, like, smoking on fire. Both are not really great for the health of your router. That much is for sure. Good dodge. But will you be able to get to anything? Close. He has a drop down out here. I do hear them on the gen. I'm not really too concerned about them, however, because I do want this down and hook. Good job on that flashlight save. It's burnt on the inside. Did you open it up, I take it? Down you. This time Elodie will not be able to get the flashlight save. Thank you for the puppet show. I do appreciate it. That should allow us to then pop that middle gen that they have gotten some good work on. Let's walk over here. I see Fangmin on the right. She was walking. Flashbang, or rather blast mine. So unfortunately those 5 seconds that just gave Fangmin were wasted. Elodie's also over here. Put you on hook. Elodie will not be able to come for the flashlight save, so we can pick up immediately. And now we can find out where Elodie and Dwight are. We see Dwight on the right. Sorry, Dwighty boy, put down the brakes. Find if you have DS. Where you at, Dwight? There you are. Decisive strike. You can also see that the plastic is yellow, which is a sign of burn/burning. Explains why it has stopped working. Yeah, it may not be in a well-ventilated spot. That could have been a potential issue. So you might want to move its position and probably get a new one, too. Could have been a number of things. Could have been overheating due to poor ventilation. Could have had an electrical short or lightning, which may have, if it's not plugged into a surge protector, could have caused it to fry as well. So there's a few different things that could have caused quote-unquote burning of plastic or other materials on electronics in that regard. That'd be my take, though. Let's hit Elodie. Will she drop early? I was wondering that she's pallet camping. But she did not. Looks like she probably saw what I was trying to do and made distance accordingly. She'll vault out. Shroud light and vault for distance. She attempts to window tech to no avail. And do you remember that power strips or surge protectors are only good for one surge unless they are built specifically for multiple surges. White is on barbecue, going from right to left. Let's try and go for him. He's behind this set of rocks. And we do see him over in this direction. Bye, Dwighty boy. Bye, Dwighty boy. Let's put you on hook. And unfortunately, Bill was our fourth stack of barbecue, which we will not be able to get. Tis unfortunate. We get some extra brutality. Our deviousness is maxed. And we're going to get some extra brutality from the critter bonus, which is pretty menial. I'll be real. But c'est la vie. But GG, well played to the survivors. As far as blood points are concerned, let's update those. 8,000, 8,000, 6,934, and 6,300. 3 stacks and a survivor pudding, or was that a bloody party streamers? That was a bloody party streamers. And with that, we're looking at 80,000 for that match, and Blight has officially gone to a 32 win streak. Not bad at all. Only 18 away from reaching his goal of 50. Wicked excited about that. Let's ready on up and throw on a survivor pudding. Take a look in this mystery box. Whole lot of nothing. We'll grab that as well as the green wreath. See if we can get through this blood web pretty quick. This is what our next blood web have in store. We have a mystery box and a whole lot of nothing. Mystery box had nothing for us as well, so that's a little bit rough. This next blood web, however, also has a whole lot of nothing. That's a wee bit unfortunate. Alright, one medkit, one flashlight, nothing else in hand. Gotta love it when you see it. And looks like we're going to Springwood, so Badham Preschool. Honestly, can't complain about that. It's not a fantastic map for me, but I know how to navigate it well enough that I feel comfortable going to it. So this is A-okay in my books. Our blood points, we're only less than 250,000 out from getting our goal today of 23.5 million. So we should be good to go in that regard. Tomorrow will get us to 25 million. And today's, what, day 13? So we should be at 26. And then tomorrow, 28. So if we reach 25 tomorrow, we'll only be down by 3 million, which we can get over the course of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. One of the events was covered by the corner of the wall. Yeah, that will cause it to overheat. You need to make sure that any electronics that have heat ports or vents are clear, and usually want at least a good inch and a half away from other surfaces. So like if it's boxed in, it should be a little bit far out to give it enough circulation. So some little IT things that should be paid attention to. Also, if in an instance that it's ever idle for any point in time, you want to probably dust it out here and there as well. Bad M Preschool 3. Alright. Well, let's take a look-see where these survivors are. Let's check over by the shack. We do see Crow go off and a Jill. Let's get it. We don't have any of our power, so it's going to be a while till we can rush her. So we're going to have to just walk. She's going to the outside of this building. Is going to go in. She has no vault, and there is one person upstairs. There's a good dead hard, but for what? Good bait. I can appreciate that. She goes through here. Let's hit the fence. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That's so rough. Alright, let's get the down. There is a Tinker proc. Based on the timing, that makes me feel like there's 2 people here, however. We do need to be mindful of that fact. Looks like, in fact, there's only 1 person. Even better. Now, there was a person in 2-story building. Yep, case in point. There's the dead hard and the down. I don't think I can get there in time, so let's go for the hook here. And that way we can try and get the other survivor on the ground as well. And if not, we can potentially get a injured and subsequent down. There's Jill up, meaning that they stopped working on the 2-story. There's Jake. Let's get the hook. 2-story should be regressing still. Based on that information. Jake goes upstairs and will vault. 1 person went in here. No. Where'd they go? Let's grab Jane. Yeah, sorry as I was looking at Jake vault the window. That works out pretty well for me. That gives me barbecue and chili info. We see 1 person heading off to the right. That's Jill at House of Pain. Let's remember that she has dead hard. And it's heading towards Shack. Thankfully, it's close enough to the unhook that I can pressure that if I want. Drop the pallet. Should have dropped the pallet. We'll grab her then. Get some more barbecue and chili info off the unhook. Barbecue and chili. Alright, we'll let them get the unhook. Let's go for the gen instead. Since we know for a fact that's a 1-person gen, we're in a good spot. They left early, but didn't leave any scratch marks. Scratch marks go over to House of Pain. Unfortunately, we're not able to chase all too quickly. And there's the unhook on Jill. Let's go for the unhook then. They go to the left of Shack. There's Nia. Let's immediately go for 2-story. Oh! 8 seconds off of Jane. She vaults down, gets hit. Let's put you on hook. And that leaves only Jill up at this point in time. Barbecue and chili does not show me where Jill is. I believe that she's within 40 meters. Let's put you up on hook, my boy. Did I see someone here? No. I did see Nia, though, however, who will go for the unhook on Jane. So let's rush and rush. Alright, let's play this tile then. Jill will probably go for the unhook. She's not injured, so I'm not all too worried. There's a dead hard and a down. Let's put you up on hook. And let's go for the heal here under this hook. I see a Jane and a Nia. Jane went for the unhook, meaning that she, at this point in time, does not have decisive strike. Nia gets unhooked. Let's find out by who off the barbecue and chili trigger. Tinker on what gen? Tinker on this outside gen. Let's head over here then. There's Jill. Alright, you're gonna bring me to House of Pain, it looks like, but you're having to go the long way. We'll go for the vault, that's fine. Remember that she does have dead hard. She'll use it here. And down she goes. Barbecue and chili on 2-story again. Let's put you on hook on the way there. Based on the timing, if both Nia and Jake are on the gen, they will get it. Let's see. There's only one person on gen, however. So they have 8 seconds to get it. These bushes are physically impossible to get off or get a blight through. I need to remember that fact. There literally is no way for me to make that work. They just have such a wonky hitbox. Looks like he goes back around the hedge. He'll vault in. Down he goes. I do believe that he's on death hook, with Nia still having one hook state left before. We'll get some barbecue and chili info, hopefully, on Nia and Jill. Oh no, Jake was the one not on death hook. I'm surprised. Alright, we see whoever that is going on the other side of here. That is Nia. Don't pallet camp, my dear. Sorry to say. But doesn't work out well for the most part. Alright, let's put you on this hook back here. I'll guarantee us some barbecue and chili info on Jill if she does not opt to go for the unhook on Jake. So I think that is the right play. Perfect. At the very least, barbecue and chili will show me directionality on where they go thereafter. It looks like Jill's on the other side of 2-story zone. So let's fatigue out. There's Jill, as was expected. You have dead hard, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's dead hard. Go down you. And then we can potentially get barbecue and chili info off of Jill on Jake. No info on Jake. Last time we saw him, he was nearby here. But, well, let's look for Hatch. No dice there. Let's check House of Pain. And looks like Jake got it. GG, well played to the survivors. Alright, 5700, 6885, 5071, and 7700 on 4 stacks, thankfully, this time, with a survivor pudding. So that match was 76,000 blood points. Not bad at all. And a 3K for the Blight, putting up to a 33 win streak at this point in time. Very good stuff. Alright, let's ready on up. Put on another Survivor Puddin'. And take a look at our Blood Web. I feel like I was trying to grab something, but I don't remember what. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's fine. And what's our next Blood Web have in store? Bloody Party Streamers, as well as a mystery box. Let's go for that. Nothing really of value, unfortunately. Oh, did I put on my cigar pudding? Yes, thankfully. We do see a wreath and a hollow shell. 2 toolboxes, a med kit, and a flashlight. Sounds good to me. I'll be able to make that work. Azerov's Key. So we're going to go there to an Azerov's map, as well as a Shroud of Binding, more likely than not, which would then indicate Prove Thyself. So I imagine that we're going to see a Tinker proc very early if we do not find them early. So depending on the map, we should have a general idea of their spawn location, thankfully. So we'll keep that in mind, which does make me fear that in the toolboxes are brand new parts, which could be problematic for us, to say the least. And it's very possible that these might be our last 3 matches here. Gas Heaven. Okay, we know spawn pretty well in Gas Heaven, so this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's rush immediately, hit the burst, and thankfully found survivors right here for us. Let's hit the mag, and let's continue chase. Thankfully only used 3 charges. Ruin is there, however. She might see it on the pallet drop. We do have our power. We're gonna have to mind game here though. Let's down you. He's the only one with the flashlight, so we don't need to worry about a flashlight save. Let's hook and get some barbecue and chili info ASAP. Barbecue and chilies tells me that they're in shack or on shack. There's Jill. Probably go for a vault. Nope, she goes for pallet. Has only 3 charges, so we should be good. Pallet coming up. She'll probably insta-drop. She's looking too much behind her, not enough in front. Let's put you on hook. There was a second survivor nearby here, and it looks like they're on that gen. That is Leon from the looks of things. Let's rush. There goes Ruin. We need to rely on top now. But we're in a pretty strong position, all things considered. Let's down you. We do have a pop available to us, so might as well pop this. And let's pick up Leon. Meg heals Meg. And let's hook you over here, my boy. We do see scratch marks on the way. Will Meg take a body block? She does not. She'll go for the unhook. Or she'll stay nearby. She'll take a full-on trade then. Good BT block. Unfortunately for him, he went towards the unhook, which means I'm going to re-down him immediately. I have no remorse in that regard. Will she go for that? She has Dead Hard. Nope. Let's pick you up. Second stage on Meg. Leon's down. Meg's on first hook. Good unhook by Meg. So in that case, we just bring her back over here. And they'll pick up Leon as well. Yep. That's fine by me. We see Leon as well as one other person up here. So we'll Hold down Leon again. Let's put you on hook. We did see one person on the other side of car pile. Let's see. Are they going for the unhook? Hard to say for certain. I feel like I do hear someone on car pile. Yep, there's the unhook on Leon. There's a heal. There's a dead hard by Leon that we haven't seen this entire game. And Meg, let's hit you. And let's immediately rush. Apparently we can't bounce off of that car. Interesting. That is good to know. Same thing with this car. Meg is over here. Let's chase her out. She has a pallet coming up on her right. Show the red light. Hide the red light. She dropped early. Unfortunate. And she also left the tile early, which is good for us. Is this a column tile? No. So let's down. Keep in mind, Brayden, it's not just about owning... I guess it depends on your ISP. It doesn't just matter about owning the internet box. There's more to it. Obviously, there's like the internet plans and whatnot. Barbecue and chili shows me one person in garage and one person on a gen on the back corner. Let's go for back corner real quick. So far, no sign of them. So they left early. Take a quick look around. Might as well pop. Not as if many gens they're on right now, with much progress. Let's go to the unhook. Oh, we just double bounced on that. That's rough. I played that incorrectly. Here's someone on this gen. And that is Leon. Let's get a hit. Our power is ready. We swung way too late on that. I'm surprised he didn't go for the pallet. Let's down you. Put you on hook and use you for barbecue and chili info. I'm not a moth, sorry to say. Still not a moth. Wasn't a moth the first time, not a moth the second time. Scratch marks go out. Barbecue and chili is in the distance. Or not barbecue and chili, Tinker is in the distance. Let's try and get there. There's two people we don't, one person we do. Looks like two people plus potentially a Prove Thyself and or toolbox, in fact. We may have finally used that toolbox that Jill's been holding on to for a while. Let's break it. We'll get our power back immediately after. She vaults. Should have probably had a better or faster reaction. Could have gotten that hit on the mid vault. We only have 2 charges to make up. Another Tinkerer over there. You know what? We're at a point in the game where I can just commit to this chase, I feel. But that's if I can actually get hits. If I can't get hits, then no point in committing. She'll go for the vault. No, not even. Let's get the hit. There's a column tile, I mean there's a pallet on the left. Will she go to it? Nope, she goes to Shack. She insta-drops. Red. That only uses 2 of her charges, so our power will be back up soon. She'll vault again. Yep, there's the vault. And she'll go back into Shack for another vault. As was expected. Do remember that she does have Dead Hard. But she may have already used it when I wasn't paying attention. Another Tinker proc. And we know that's the last 2 megs. We saw 1 meg on hill, so we know that's only a 1-person gen. Why do I kill you? Well, I am a killer, so kind of need to, my friend. Kind of described in the name. But GG's well played. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have a Heroes Party Guilty ones if you are interested. Show a red light. Hide red light and down. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. He teaches kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Welcome to the Guilty ones. Very happy to have you here. Hi, Meg. How you doing? We do have a community Discord as well as a YouTube channel. You can find those by using !Linktree if you are interested. Hi, Meg. Let's hit you. We'll break. We can use our power immediately to catch up to you. Other than that, I'd be able to catch her back on the double back. Okay, what's the game plan here, Megan? Apparently there is none. Yo, what's up, Toxic? How you doing today? Hopefully doing well. And looks like she's given up. Funny enough, if she struggled, she may have been able to get up on my shoulder before I get her to this hook here, but c'est la vie. Up we go. Our rush will be maxed out. And let's get some extra brutality from breaking the door. Brutality is nearly maxed out, but will not get maxed out, however. I'm pretty sure he broke in all the other palace saves. Yeah. GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, let's take a look at our blood point totals. 6,600, 8,000, 7,118, 7,400, 4 stacks, and a survivor pudding, I do believe. And we'll check on what blood point offering we did use. It was excellent. And so we looked at a 90,000 blood point match. Good stuff. As far as our win streak, on the other hand, that's another 4K, putting Blight up to a 36 win streak in a row. Not bad at all. 16 wins away from reaching his goal of 50. So let's grab this. Let's grab the hollow shell. Let's grab the mystery box and see if that could be a bloody party streamers. Not outside the realm possibility. We do have a TTV in play, so let's give him a quick shout out. And the verdict is that they are not live, unfortunately. Alright, let's grab the mystery box. That's fine. Let's grab you. Grab you. Let's see what's in our next blood web. A bloody party streamers, as well as a mystery box, and a wreath. Not bad. Alright, we get some more survivor puddings. We do another mystery box that could hold another. 1 flashlight, 2 medkits, and 1 toolbox. Sounds like a plan to me. So this will be for win number 35 on the Blight. And at the end of this... actually, not even that. If we hit 60,000, we'll reach our goal of 23.5 million blood points by the end of day 13. We're going to play out till 1 o'clock, which is our normal 4 hours of stream. So roughly 2 more matches, give or take. Awesome, awesome. Alright, Bleat Boy. Let's see what we can do. Criminy. I am exhausted. We did 2 hour and 30-minute COTF streams. And then, obviously, today's stream, which is going to be another 4 hours. So, roughly 7 hours of streaming, which isn't much. But when you consider this is narration of what I'm doing versus commentating on COTF, it's like night and day on how exhausting it can be. This I don't find too exhausting, but COTF, back-to-back streams, I find that exhausting for sure. Alright, alright. Let's see what we find. So far struggling. There we go. Bad Hand Preschool 1. Alright. So let's rush immediately. We're gonna go over to our right, down the main street. There's scratch marks at shack. Where? They go here, then stop. Someone's running around. That's the arena. Our power is almost back. That's good timing. Very lucky, Zarina, that you did not play that any later. She goes into 2-story. If we hear someone on, that's Felix. Let's push him off. And he'll go for the vault. He does. Let's break the wall. Scratch marks go where? They go... I hear him. He's on 2-story. Good pallet drop. Do you vault immediately after? You do not, but we do see a Tinker proc. So let's go for that real quick. There's Ash. Well, there's someone else here, though. Doesn't look like it. Another Tinker proc in addition to. It's not House of Pain. And I think that might be one person. And if it's 2, it means that there's someone injured there. Let's go for this. We did double bounce by accident. There's Jill. Looks like she's going to try and commit to it. I don't think she has the time that she thinks she does. Looks like Serena's been healed. We'll go for Jill, get her off of that gen. Let's rush immediately. Ash doesn't hit his generator, however. So good job there. Let's rush. Let's rush. Good pallet drop. We'll break. That was smash hit, it looked like. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Alright, let's pick you up. And let's get you onto hook, my dear. We have the one out back, it looks like. It's a bit awkwardly placed, though, however. And that must be Jill's gen. It didn't regress enough before giving us another Tinker proc, which is unfortunate. We do see one person there, however. That is Zarina, based on the aura read. She has a pallet coming up. Will she use it? She will. We'll break it. By the time we are done here, we'll have her power up. Alright, let's down Zarina. This at least puts us back onto a 1-for-1 gen to hook ratio. For every 1 gen, we've gotten 1 hook. That's what will make it, or Resurgent on Jill. Hard to say which. There is an Ash here on this hook. Will he go for the unhook? He will attempt. We're not going to hit him. Hitting him would result in them just getting off the hook freely. But this is a while to wait. Is the next problem. So we'll hit him here. And thankfully he messed up on the trade. Got the down. And let's put him on this hook in the middle. Check the gen on our left. I feel like I heard someone on my right. I think it was someone hitting off the fence. And that they're going to go for the unhook. Or not. No one yet, and she's about to hit second stage. No scratch marks, no nothing. Scratch marks over here, though. Jill will go for the unhook on Ash. Look at the hit. And we can chase her immediately. He has BT. But no matter in that regard. was hoping that you could insta-drop that. She went inside of school, didn't she? Hi, Jill girl. Sorry to say, but that won't get you much value. And I didn't realize earlier, but apparently basement's down here, so that's perfect. Let's put you down in basement. That's gonna apply a lot of good pressure on them. Barbecue and chili tells me a whole lot of nothing. So they're within 40 meters, more likely than not. Yep, as I expected. There's Felix. Good use of those objects. Really made me work for that, for sure. Alright, he's gonna go to car here. Welcome back. How you doing, Jalen? There's the vault and the hip. They leave the tile. He does not, however. A little shred. Our power will come back soon. He doesn't have many outs here at this point in time. You have a dead hard. You do not. Let's put you on hook, my boy. And find out where they are. Scratch marks on fence tells me that they're nearby. And let's see. We see one person on that gen back there. Actually, 2 people on this gen. Let's prioritize this then. Hi, Zarina. She does not go for any vault, so she'll take a hit here. Our power is up, so immediately we're gonna rush. Alright, put you up on hook. And let's get some more barbecue and chili info. Barbecue and chili shows 1 person, 2 others within 40 meters. And 1 person was on this gen with Serena. It wasn't just 1 person. Let's light around and look around for these remaining survivors. I wouldn't be surprised if Felix went back onto his gen. However, does not seem to be the case. Let's check school. Never mind, we see Ash on the other side of that fence towards House of Pain. Oh, Ashy boy. There we are. Show the red light that way. Get the hit. Looks like he goes back onto the pallet. Sure, once again, show the red light that way. He's paying a little bit more attention now, however. Does he insta-drop? He does not. We're gonna get bloodlusted soon. There goes Ruin, but it's a little bit too late, arguably. Ash is down. Once your teammate knows you're on a pallet. No pallet's done for you. So let's find where your teammates are on barbecue and chili. No info off of barbecue. Meaning that they're either in lockers, or a blocked, or within 40 meters. Hard to say which is which. We see a quick unhook, we know which one that is. There's the quick unhook. Let's rush immediately. There's Felix going into not 2-story, but House of Pain. They go downstairs. He does. Let's see if we can mind game him. Alright, we're going to drop Chase and go for the Tinker proc. That is Jill. Scratch marks go out. Slow vault there. We have her in line of sight. Get the hit. She'll probably vault back out that same window. She does. And where does she go thereafter? She tries to go to a shack. Out here. She's on the wrong side of it. And I do believe that Jill's dead on hook. That being said. And that should give me some barbecue and chili info on Ash, who's still injured all the while. We see Ash going to that gen on the far left, it looks like. Though he was kind of bouncing back and forth, so he might actually be in school. Peculiar. Well, we know we're going after that pop. We, however, did not see Felix. I feel like I heard him, but I can't say for certain. Well, doesn't hurt to check. Oh, Ash. Did you go into a locker or a basement? Nope. Doesn't sound like it. Peculiar. Yep, lost track of Ash. Not the end of the world, however, so I think we're still in a good spot. Let's go back and check 2 story, as Felix may be going back there to finish off the gen. Though if it's still progressing, it does not appear to be the case. We do see scratch marks on House of Pain. Scratch marks going where? And blood. Oh, hi, Ash. I didn't even realize you were there. I was going to try and find where the scratch marks and blood went. Shrubs. And since we only use 2 charges, we can catch up to him pretty quick. Let's rush. Actually, we don't even need to here. He'll vault. There's the dead hard. Lit fence. He vaults back. I didn't have a good enough right-hand flick, however. And we'll give them the House of Pain gen since we're chasing an injured Ash. I think this is the better play. They'll get the gen, but we get the hook. Our usually boxer lifespan, but might because it helped you go to sleep. What? I generally do not know what you're saying there, Jalen. I'll be real. Let's see if Felix is still down here. Doesn't appear to be the case, so let's go and search for Hatch. Already know it's not in House of Pain. I watch your content at night because I help you fall asleep. Gotcha. Gotcha. I see what you're saying now. I've actually had a few people do that. Apparently my voice is very calming and soothing. So I've had a lot of people like watch my stream and leave it up overnight. I appreciate that. GG, well played. To the survivors. All right. As far as our blood points are concerned, 6,900. Blood points, 8,000. 7448, 6,500 for stacks, and a bloody party streamers or survivor pudding was used. I feel like it's a bloody party streamers. It was indeed a bloody party streamers. And so that match was a 86,000 blood point match. Not bad at all. All right, all right. And that win also puts the Blight up to a 35 win streak. And we have time for probably one more match. I'm also going to do something. I'm going to move my mouse out a little bit farther. I think I'm going to still stick to my right-handed flicks, and we can work on my left-handed flicks another time. We'll use up our Bloody Party Streamers. Let's take a look at our Blood Web. We do see a Survivor Pudding. Let's grab that. Grab the box. Face cam frozen? Thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it. Sometimes my drivers go out when that happens. It does freeze. All right. All right, let's go back into our Blood Web. We're gonna grab the mystery box, and gives me a whole lot of nothing. That's okay though. And what's our next Blood Web look like? 2 Survivor Puddings. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That goes a long, long way for me, so cannot complain with that. 3 medkits and a key. Just means that we can't really drop chase a lot of the time with these survivors, as they'll be able to capitalize off that and heal themselves freely. Also does mean, however, that when they do get unhooked, they will end up being able to heal themselves rather than keep someone off a gen for an extended period of time. So we do need to also keep that in mind, in addition to all of this. But this will be the last match of the night, and we did pretty well. We reached our goal of 23.5 million blood points. We could increase our gains by doing another hour, but I'm pretty exhausted. It's not letting you buy a perk. It should have. With that being said, don't worry about it at this point in time. This will be our last match of the night, so you'll have to wait for tomorrow, Jalen. All right, all right. Let's see what map we end up on. We do need to worry about that key. I do want to keep that in mind. Yeah, if the channel points are ever not working, Jalen, refresh the page. Usually that will fix it. Keywords, of course, usually. Alright, let's rush. Once we hit that corner. Less than ideal. But we do find a survivor quite early. That is Jill, creeping along. Probably has sprint burst in hand. Let's show the red light here. Get her going back. Let's get the hit. Unfortunately, she saw Ruin rather early. Red. And immediately go for her. She has the LT wall. She'll vault. But will not be able to go back. So we'll grab her. And let's hook you over here. And find where your remaining survivors are. Barbecue Chili shows me one person on Jen to my left. Let's head for this one. Of course, we were not able to get that bounce in time. We do see Felix. We'll get a hit here before he gets the pallet. Looks like he's going to continue to play the pallet. Shred it. Try and keep our distance. He has another pallet here. We'll down him. Let's put you up on hook for some more barbecue and chili info. And see where these remaining survivors are. No one going for the unhook on her yet. We do see Nia here, however, with the key in hand. That's Sprint. Good use of it. She'll probably drop this pallet. We'll break it freely. By the time we break it, we'll have a power back. No matter what, we'll slide on the front of the snowplow, which is beneficial for us for obvious reason. And based on the distance, I don't think she makes it back to the pallet. There goes Ruin, but I'm in a pretty good spot right now. No gens have really any significant amount of progress. Looks like Felix is back on his gen. So let's head over here. Might as well pop this. Where did Felix go? Alright, we'll ignore. Let's go back for the unhook. Since we have no real information on where these survivors are. That's it, David. He's our last barbecue stack as well, so that does bode well for me. We don't have any charges, so we're just gonna have to chase him for a bit. Dead hard, but dead hard into no man's land. We're not gonna have to use our power, thankfully, so let's down. Let's pick him up. No flashlights this game unless they do loot a chest. And let's put you up on hook, David boy. Find out where these survivors are. Tinker to my left. I'm gonna imagine that's Jill based on the location. Let's head over there, ASAP on the LT wall. Let's pop first. Looks like another Tinker proc in the distance, 2 to be exact. Let's give them those gens, I suppose. Let's down her. Looks like one of those gens is in the middle since we don't have pop. Kind of useless. And let's put you up here, and if we are able to get there in time, that'd be fantastic. If we are not, one person's going to go for the unhook on hill. Let's head over there, ASAP. There was a person to my left. There's the Nia. Let's even get David to second stage. That would really help us out. We'll get the hit. See additional scratch marks going for the unhook on the other side of hill. Second stage. There's Felix. Let's go for Felix boy. Nia, I think, went for it. Yep, that's exactly what happened. She'll take a stun on the drop down. And what will she go there after? Let's continue on her. Another Tinker proc. Lucky thing that you didn't get hit there. It's down you. David's not on that gen, so I think the best option for us is to take the pop and give them the gen. We'll find out where they are in barbecue and chili. Double bounce there, that's rough. That is Jill, however, right here on this hook. Or she was not tight enough on the left turn flick. Let's get the hit. Look at me pallet. And thankfully we'll have her power up soon to go for Jill. She has God pallet coming up. Read it. She'll only use 2 of her charges. She'll take a stun on the drop down. Let's down her. And I think this might be Death Hook for her as well, which will prove beneficial. Tinker again? Man, they are working these gens hard. They're making my life difficult for sure. Let's go for Nia, down her. Let's pop the gen. Let's pick up Nia. And I'm gonna say probably a Prove Thyself, all things considered. Barbecue and chili show me where Felix and or David are. No dice though. Looks like Felix did come back to gen tap the gen, but that just allows me to take up another 20 seconds. That's 40 seconds off that gen in total. Tinker is at David. Let's go for him. He's by himself. You have 8 seconds to get there. 7, 6, 5, we'll hit. And immediately chase with a rush. He's going back, it looks like. Let's regress this real quick. We're gonna have to stay nearby. Bro, he didn't go far either. He's nearby still. Yeah, my best choice is to slowly let this regress for right now. There's David, thankfully. Let's break this. That helped me out a lot, actually. There's the Dead Hard. Now we rush. We'll go down. And let's hook and find Felix. We're gonna hook him away from that gen, though. And I think he might be on Death Hook, which would be beneficial. Verdict is yes. Felix is outside of 40 meters. Or within 40 meters, rather. Maybe the best thing for me to do here is let him go find Hatch, because that's a guaranteed win for me. If he gets this gen here, he's on Hatch. Nicely done. GG, well played to these survivors. That was scary there towards the end, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Ted Best? GG's well played, my friend. GG's well played. I appreciate you stopping by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. He teaches kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Would love you to join the Guilty ones if you are interested. Alright, and that match was a total of 76,000 blood points and does put the Blight onto a 36 win streak. And Dead Best, thank you much for the follow. I appreciate you. If you are interested in following our other social media, you can do so by doing ! Linktree. We have a Twitter, we have a Discord, we have our YouTube channel, and a whole lot more. So if you are interested in joining that, feel free to do so now by clicking on that. There were scratch marks nearby, hence why I was looking around. Yeah. I was trying to force Nia to go for the unsafe unhook. There. Good luck, have fun. Next match. Alright, but I do think we're going to be ending the stream there. That being said, let's take a look and see who is currently live, if anyone. Let's check Children of the Fog. It looks like Fire Gems is live, but they're playing Valorant. Let's find someone who's playing Dead by Daylight. Ponder J. We've not rated Ponder J in a hot minute. So let's go say hi. With that being said, as always, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll let you know on Discord when, but at the very least at 9 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!